Welcome to Loving Life Hitched Up. We are attempting our first live stream from
Location.
yes, live and on location from Myrtle Beach State Park. This is our first time using our StreamYard on our phone, and we'd like to thank our friends Cone and Travel and Life for giving us the inspiration to attempt this and try this. And we're going to take a little walk on the beach and see if anybody, we didn't advertise this, we didn't put this up anywhere. We just kind of decided to walk over to the beach and see if it works. And lo and behold, it works. So let's see what happens. Now, of course, we just missed horses. So I think we should go take a walk. Now, one of the great things about being in Myrtle Beach during the winter, or especially in Myrtle Beach State Park, is that you can go for horseback ride right on the beach. So every day there's a bunch of different groups that go out, and we just missed one. They just walked past us, but we're gonna walk over. It's right by the campsite. It's pretty neat. You can just walk right over and make your reservations. I want to say it was like Grand Strand or Grand Strand horse stables or something along those lines. Not quite sure. We'll have to check that out. As you can see, it's a little dangerous walking here sometimes. How's the weather?
Weather's pretty good. It's a little bit cool, but I'm only wearing a sweatshirt, and it's I'm at the end of December. My brother's birthday, as a matter of fact. Happy birthday, brother Don. But yeah, can't complain. Did a lot of bike riding the last couple days. Made it up into the 60s, so that's a home run. I almost stepped in poop.
Yeah, we don't want to do that. Hi, Linda. Thank you so much for joining us. This was kind of an impromptu uh, attempt to see if our live stream worked. And thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate it. We're walking over to check out some horses. Hey, Tim T, how's it going? Nice to see you. Oh, it's warmer in Florida. I know you were a little cold the other day. And yeah, really, we were freezing here on Christmas Day, Christmas Eve. But now we're in the 50s and we're happy. The Aloha Conch. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Yes, the weather is pretty nice. It's been really sunny, and we were able to get out. And just the fact that we're wearing, sweatshirts is more than enough to make us happy. Let's go check out. Yeah, cold to you, I'm sure. Hey, it's Bill and Elaine. Hi.
Hey, what's going on, Bill, Elaine?
So great to see you. So Tommy got a Loge
Cast
skillet.
iron skillet for Christmas, and also a Blackstone griddle.
Yeah. So thank you, Bill, for those recommendations. He loves them, and I love them too because obviously I'm benefiting from his great cooking. So let's see. Oh, there we go. So this is our first time doing a live, and thank you so much for joining us. All right, let's check out these horses. Tim, has it gotten warmer in Florida? Because I kind of do keep up on the weather there. Kind of take a look. Yes, yeah, you're right, Bill. We are going to have some great meals. We already started having some great meals. He made what'd you make today? Some chicken.
Chicken, yeah. But the best so far has been the filet mignon.
Oh my God,
Steaks,
yeah,
yeah,
that was
in the cast
amazing
iron.
on the
Yeah.
cast iron. So, like I was saying earlier, one of the great things about camping in Myrtle Beach State Park during the winter is that you can go horseback riding right on the beach. So, we're going to take a stroll down, check out some of these horses. Not sure how close we want to get.
Spook anyone.
Yeah, we don't want to spook any of these. We actually went Oh, 70s, Tim. Nice. Yeah, we kind of regretted that we didn't go all the way down to Clearwater Beach for our little winter break.
Nowhere to go.
Hello, nowhere to go. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, we kind of regretted that we didn't go all the way to Florida for our winter break, especially when it was like 40 degrees. No, actually, it was like 30 degrees here.
Yeah, it's freezing.
It was freezing here. But, it was a little too far. Our break wasn't that long. So check it out. Got the horse's attention here. Oh, I'm not going to get too close, that's for sure. So it's Grand Strand horseback riding. A little free advertising. Beautiful horses. Not sure if they're going.
Well, the lady I talked with the frog place, it's funny, I never looked at it.
Yeah, very nice. Not sure if they're going out yet again. But pretty cool. And we're going to take you for a little walk over to our campsite. Now, we haven't done a live before because we kind of felt like we're too boring to sit around at home and just talk. But we wanted to try something from a location. And this kind of seemed the right thing to do, right place to be. Oh, and Bill says, congratulations, Chef Tommy. Yeah, they were delicious. They definitely are.
Still working on getting the right amount of seasoning on the pans. They take forever to. I've baked it a few times, covered in oil and all that good stuff. But the more you use it, the better they get. So I'm learning.
And I'm going to rely on that.
Exactly.
Thank you, Linzo. Thank you. Like I said, we were reluctant to do this, but now that we're doing it, we're really happy. So right down here, this is Myrtle Beach State Campground. The office is over there. You check in. They also have some cabins here. And we did choose a site that was pretty close to the entrance. It's actually a tent site. Oh, Weekend RVing. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome. One of our first friends on YouTube. Yeah, we watched a lot of your lives during the summer. So you were part of the inspiration for doing this. So thank you so much for joining us. Our site over here is actually a tent site. And we stayed at this site in July. Oh, helicopter. That's it. Oh, missed it. We stayed at this site during the summer. We actually had originally made plans to stay here when we only had a tent. Yeah. And then we bought our Tab 400. So luckily, the site is big enough for our little trailer. And there we are. Oh, here's evidence. Someone was cooking, making a great meal earlier. Got it pretty clean too. But he's going to be using that a lot. And then obviously our trailer. Look what Santa brought us. BDF. Hello, welcome BDF. It's so nice to have you here with us. And then my honey made this. He put this together. So now we have our flag. Yeah. Actually, Santa also brought that flag for us.
Yeah, well, we have to throw a thanks out to Toonstead. He's on YouTube. He actually did our logo for us, designed our logo. And then signs.com, not affiliated in any way, did they actually worked the logo for us because the artwork was the wrong size file to make it print correctly. So they hooked it up free of charge. And then I just did the old PVC flagpole setup for the campground.
Hello, Glorious Life on Wheels. Thank you so much for joining us. And yes, we did have a really nice Santa. Definitely. Well, now we have to decide, do we go back to the beach or do we go see if our puppies, we have a neighbor who has corgi puppies.
Yeah.
And I was able to hold one of the puppies this morning. Actually, two of the puppies, and they were adorable. So it's either beach or puppies. That's a tough choice. What do you think? What do you think, honey? Anybody have a request? Corgi puppies
beach.
or Sunset by the Beach. Camp there. Oh, you've camped here, Bill. Yes, that's right. Yes, we are a short walk away from the beach. We also went to visit Huntington Beach State Park. That's over by Brook Green Gardens. I know Bill and Elaine, you've said you've visited there before, and that was really great. That was
Yeah, we went there in hopes to we went there on a nice 60-degree day, in hopes to catch some of the alligators wandering around. Try to get one of them cool shorts that everybody's doing now on YouTube. Sadly, we saw zero alligators. Probably still too cold for those guys. A few birds, but the weather is beautiful. I mean, people were all over the place on the beach. I got to fly the drone over the castle and onto the beach. But other than that, it was amazing. We had a great time.
yes, and Weekend RV, and they do have full hookups both at Huntington and at Myrtle Beach, where we are right now. And there are the corgis right behind us. Hey, yeah, we're gonna look at puppies.
The mom and the pop.
Where we hope to be after. Oh, courtside. We wish we would be at courtside.
Yeah.
Hey.
We were trying to work courtside out, um, but although Red can do her job remotely, mine is not a remote job. So unfortunately, I would not be able to work remotely.
The mama and the papa corgi. Hi.
To make it over to courtside.
Hey, you want to say hello?
Would be a little rough.
Hey, guys. Hi. Look who we found again. Where are the puppies?
They're napping. Where we're going to be, it's too busy on the beach, so I'll go down there at 2 a.m.
Oh, 2 a.m. There's
Low tide, you let them run.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, that would be fun.
That's what I did last night.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be beautiful again tonight.
Hey, beautiful. This is the mommy and the daddy. Yeah. Oh, so they're napping. Bye, guys.
Come on, you guys. What, you got a perker in your face?
No. Puppies are napping. 2 a.m. I don't know. We might have to go to the beach. So should we turn around and check out the beach then?
Yeah, let's go check the beach.
All right. Let's go take a walk on the beach. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. This really, it's more than we had expected. We weren't sure.
We figured I'd be watching us.
So the name of this campground is Myrtle Beach State Park.
Yep.
And the other campground that we mentioned is Huntington Beach State Park. So, like I said, both state parks, obviously, and mix of sites with full hookups, others with just water and electric. Both are close to the beach. Great locations. If you stay at the Myrtle Beach State Park, you're very close to like all the activities in Myrtle. So if you want to go down to
the main downtown with the boardwalk and the sky wheel and the rides and all that
Broadway
stuff.
At the beach.
Broadway at the beach. And what's the other one?
Well, we were like 20 minutes away from something else called Barefoot Landing. So those are locations where you have restaurants, shops, entertainment. We did try going there Saturday night for the Dueling Piano Bar, but it was closed. So, obviously COVID changes things.
Yeah. Plus the weather was a little cool.
Yes.
So the folks there, we were there Christmas Eve as well. And wandering around, it was a ghost town. We went into Carolina Wineries and to do a little tasting. And the lady said, and it was later in the afternoon, and we were the only second people that were in the whole place the whole day. So she said, very slow, very quiet. But it is what it is. So, taking advantage. The weather didn't make it any better at that point. But all in all, we took advantage of the space.
Now,
fun.
Weekend RV was asking whether or not they fit fifth wheels specifically. And sure enough, there's one right here. And yes, we've seen
some 45 footers, some diesel pushers, and lots of fifth wheels scattered. The sites range from relatively small to pretty large. Here's a pretty good size fifth wheeler right here.
Yep, right here.
And literally, you're like 5 minutes. You're at the beach from this location, right across the camp store, dump station. Everything's right there. The larger sites do have sewer hookup as well.
And yes, Creative Travel, Raleigh's Creative Travel. You're absolutely right. They do have so much to do over at Broadway at the beach. And now at Christmas time, it's nice to decorate it. Apparently, we're in someone's way, even though we're on the side. All right. Well, let's take a walk down over to the beach. Brazilian. Let me see. I need my glasses when I do this, huh? So, Brazilian grill. Oh, I didn't know about that. I think I did go to like one of those Brazilian steakhouses one time, and that was fantastic down here. No, we didn't stop at Brooklyn Gardens this trip. Actually, they have a Christmas display, and everything is sold out. They actually just added 2 more nights. So, you know, unfortunately, we won't be here, but the days that we will be here, they've already been sold out. We did stop there, like, in the summer, and that was fantastic. Their
Yeah,
light
they
display.
had a limited run light display, a guy from England, and it was unbelievable. We did put some of it in our one video. I was early on in our YouTubing career, so not the best video, but you learn as you go.
Yeah, we're trying. That's one of the things we're trying to do. Thank you, BDF. Yeah, it's one of the things we're trying to do is improve our videos. We actually, uh, for Tommy's birthday, I got him a drone. So he's been learning to fly the drone. Unfortunately, in Jersey, there are a lot of restrictions, so he doesn't get a lot of practice. But down here, as luck would have it, you can't really fly it by Myrtle Beach State Park because there's an
Yeah, you're
airport.
in the airport flight path, so it kind of locks out. You have to go through a whole big process of registering and all kinds of other stuff. So it's not worth the trouble. So we walked down a mile or two on the beach, down closer to Pirates Landing, which is a private campground, a little farther down, and we flew down there. So it was a lot of fun.
Yes, we can RV. It's shocked us that we're this close to 1K. I'm very excited. And yeah, just didn't expect this. So, really happy, and we're going to keep working at it and hopefully improving our videos, trying to make them a little faster paced and a little more exciting. But, we're getting older, so we kind of take things at a different pace now. But thank you. Thank you so much. Boots and Bonnets. Hello there. Howdy. Welcome.
Texas.
That's
So,
right.
yeah, we've not been
How's
to Texas
Grandma?
yet, but we have that on our radar. Definitely for sure. Want to check that out, but that's going to be a whole big project trip because there's just so much to see. Huge state.
Oh, flavors and textures. We're 3 to 4 hours from you. So are you further south or north of us? Not quite sure. Uh, yes, the air traffic. It is pretty interesting, and it can be a little scary at times. You kind of first time you hear that plane or the helicopter come really close to your, or fly right over your trailer. Makes you wonder what's going on. But here we are on the beach. Beautiful day. Absolutely beautiful. I'm glad to hear Grandma's doing well. God bless her. Yes, we follow along with Grandma and Boots and Bonnets. If you don't know them, their grandma plays the piano beautifully, and she's gone through some struggles lately, but thank God things are improving for her. Yeah, sunset is great, isn't it? Hey, K&R Destinations, welcome. Yeah, we kind of started an impromptu live and on location kind of thing, and so happy to see so many of our friends join us. So thank you so much, everyone, for being here. We actually are on Christmas, no, sorry, New Year's Eve. We're heading over to a place called Market Commons. So what happens is they have a Southern Times Square, and all you have to do is spend $25 per person. Yes, $25, and at a hotel, at a restaurant or a shop.
Yeah,
And
it's
then,
like a little marketplace area. They have all sorts of restaurants. We actually went to Tupelo Honey. We had been to the one in Asheville, North Carolina, and the food was fantastic. So it was a beautiful day. We sat outside, and we managed to get our $50 in, and we got tickets to be able to go to the New Year's celebration over there. And that will be in a couple days, and we're really looking forward to that. It should be a blast.
And Bill, right on time. There we go. The plane flying right over the campground.
As you can imagine, not as much plane travel going on now. When we were here in the summer, it still was pretty good, but then COVID was just kicking in, so there was a little bit less than normal. But I can imagine during normal times that this would be pretty loud, but tree cover, not that big of a deal. And to be not even 5-minute walk from the campground to here, it's worth a little bit of noise here and there.
Now, Boots and Bonnets, I just read Grandma's watching with us right now. So thank you so much, Grandma. Love having you with us and love listening to you play the piano. I actually play the piano myself, but not as well as you do. And here we have some dogs having a great time on the beach. I love it. Yes, the water is definitely too cold for swimming, although we have seen a few people kind of venture out there, but not for long. And I'm more of a Floridian at heart, so that's not going to happen. El Flores Journey, thank you so much for joining us. Yes, we do love the ocean, love the Atlantic, but my heart belongs to the Gulf. The Gulf of Mexico, that's our second home.
Yeah.
And so,
yeah, the Gulf's definitely, we love that, the calmness. We're not surfers or any of that fun stuff.
I can't even swim, so.
Yeah, so the less waves, the better. But yeah.
But definitely this time of year, I think even the Gulf, our second home is Clearwater Beach, Florida, and the Gulf of Mexico, even there, is a little too cold for us. At least for me, it is. We always kid, some of the locals down there. When you see somebody in the water, you say, "Oh, the Canadians are here." No offense to any Canadians watching, but we always figure, you must be from way up north if you're willing to go into the water this time of year.
Yeah. And sadly, though, we do have some Canadian channels, friends of ours, and they're kind of bummed out right now because the border's closed. So they've not been able to make their usual pilgrimage snowbirding down here. So it's kind of upsetting. A lot of the folks wish they were down, and you can see the difference in some of the spots. It's a little thin, but hopefully all this nonsense will clear up soon, and everyone will be able to get back to enjoying themselves, traveling, and having a great time.
Exactly. El Flores Journey, absolutely better than shoveling. Yeah, we just spent what was it? I don't know if it was considered a blizzard. And honestly, I don't even know how many inches we got in Jersey.
But it was the first significant snowfall in New Jersey in 13 months. We had pretty much last winter, we ended up with almost nothing. So this winter, I would say it's probably about 8 to 12 inches of snow where we were. It was definitely enough, to make you have to go out there with a shovel. But,
but
it's nature.
Good. It's all good. And thank you, Flavors and Textures, for joining us. And see you next time. Great channel. Lots of good recipes. You had a coquito recipe that was amazing. Ozzy the Cockatoo, welcome. Nice to have you with us. And Edward Fa. Hi, Edward. Thank you so much for joining us. Just going to take a little stroll down, check out the pier, check out the sunset. So this is, like I was saying earlier, we're not really comfortable with doing a live. Well, I'm not really comfortable doing a live from home. I'm a little more camera shy than my husband, even though I'm the one yapping away here. I'm a little more camera shy. Therefore, kind of felt like I'm not exciting enough to be on a live for an hour. But we're out here, so well, let's see if this StreamYard actually works. And it does. Lo and behold, it does. So we figured, let's share this with you. This was really in preparation. We're hoping on New Year's Eve to be at the Southern Times Square at the Market Commons in Myrtle Beach.
Yep.
And we said, well, you know what? We want to stream that.
Stream a little bit of, they're going to have a live band going on and a countdown. Down here in South Carolina by 11 p.m., they have to stop serving and things that because of regulations. So between 11 and 12, you kind of just, I guess, hold on to your drink until that point so you can ring in the new year. But it sounds like it's going to be pretty exciting, and we figure why not. Hopefully the weather will hold out. It won't be too crazy cold at that time, but we're definitely looking forward to bringing in 2021, better times ahead for everyone.
Absolutely.
And we are excited. So
KNR says turn that camera around. Well, I turned it on my honey. I'd like to see him better on the live. And thank you, Weekend RV. I'm a natural. I don't know about that, but thank you so much for the kind words. We really appreciate it. Yes, our internet connection. That's what we weren't sure.
yeah, we didn't even know if it was going to work at all, to be honest with you. And when we first did it, nothing happened. So we were like, well, I guess we did something off. And you know, for those of you out there who have ever done a live, you know, we've all heard stories of the firsts and how they worked out. And you know, we totally understand. It can be a little nerve-wracking to try to figure out how to do this stuff. We're not techno wizards by any stretch, but we figured, what's the worst case scenario? We'll end up with a really cool video of Myrtle Beach on the beach. So couldn't be so bad.
And well, we figured this might be good practice for us because on January 2nd, we're actually going to be on RV on the Wayside.
RV on the Wayside, yes. Actually, so RV on the Wayside, Donovan and Jody, great channel. Guys are a lot of fun. So, you know, they're taking a chance with us, you know, because, you know, I guess they don't think we're that wild and crazy. But we're just, you know, camera shy in the way we shoot. But, you know, we're just as nuts as everyone else that's on YouTube. They just don't know it yet. So we're looking forward to being on that. And then also we're going to be joining in on, well, they're going to have a new name coming up soon at one point. Getting out there, RV Adventures with the McGuires. Woo! That's why they're going to get a new name. It's a little long. So we're actually going to be working as moderators on Monday nights. They're going to be doing a live. So we're going to be working with those guys, trying to figure out the moderation thing and all that. You know, just being part of the great community that we've met, and, you know, all you great, cool folks out there. So, you know, just keeping our toes in the sand and being involved, watching everybody grow. It's been a lot of fun. And for all you guys that have helped us along the way, you know, we couldn't ask for a better group of folks that we don't even know that have done so much for us.
Well, hello, welcome, Gail's Southern Living, another great channel joining us, and Jerry Holly. Actually, we just watched the video. We were out with Happy Place Camping, doing a little RVing together, a little camping together. Very nice. We had a great place in the Ozarks, so that was a lot of fun to watch.
We are going to be treated tonight with a full moon. You can see it to your left coming up over the ocean.
Oh,
there.
wow. There we go. Thank you, all Flores. Would love that. Yeah, maybe our next live we will advertise properly. So thank goodness my husband just saved me because I almost walked into this pile. Thank you, honey. But there's the moon coming up. Ozzy the Coxie, congratulations, Ozzy. We saw your numbers. They are fantastic. We're really happy for you guys.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to read the chats as they come in.
Yeah, I'm reading them on the side. Gateway with Pam. Welcome. Glorious Life on Wheels.
I see Happily Ever Hanks. You made it to 1,000 as well, so congratulations.
Yeah, we actually were watching your video just the other day, Happily Ever Hanks. And the one, and we actually were contemplating. And one of the things that we figured we might throw out there is, I know we've gotten it before, like, we love our intro, but it is 27 or 22 seconds long. So we've been contemplating the idea of shortening up our intro, you know, learning the stuff as we go. But, you know, we're going to throw it out there at some point or another and discuss it and decide whether that's the way to go. We, you know, we just want to make stuff that people like. And, you know, you put the effort in. You guys all make great stuff. And get a chance to watch all that stuff, really fills those days in when you have nothing to do, or, you know, squeeze in when you can, We are very big on being loyal to those that follow us. You know, we always try to watch everything that comes out. And even with multiple thousands or even 1,000 people get it to watch all those videos and put that time in. But, you know, we see that they do. And it's been a lot of fun so far, this YouTube journey.
So happily ever Hanks, you say it's 30 degrees where you are, and I know the last video you were in Pennsylvania. So are you still in Pennsylvania? And we also watched the great. Oh, welcome, Shanna Craft. Thank you so much for joining us. But happily ever Hanks, we were watching your competition with the Frugal Duo. That was fantastic. We really got a kick, and we love watching it from both perspectives. That was a lot of fun to watch. So let's see.
Still in PA.
You're still in PA. Wow. All right. Where in PA, we may ask? PA is a lot of fun. Ooh, K&R destination. Icy rain and snow. 25. No.
Do you? I remember you, K&R. You guys just did a skirt, right, around your camper, so to try to cut down on the cold around the bottom. Yeah, that can't be a lot of fun when you're out there. We don't have a 4-season rig either. The Tab 400 is not a 4-season. So if it gets super cold, just walking around in the whole, whopping, 6.5 feet of the interior does get your feet a little cold. You got to definitely wear some socks or something.
Let's see if we get a better shot of that moon. So let me see. Here we go. Hour north of Hershey. Oh yeah.
So you're only about an hour and a half away from our home base.
We may pass you on the road.
Yeah, we may pass you on the way home.
We'll wave.
Because we're heading back on January 1st.
Hershey. We were actually in Hershey and in Gettysburg last October? No, November. Yeah. One of the warmest days in November. Yeah. We had a great time in that area. So stay warm.
It was t-shirt weather.
Yeah, in November it was t-shirt weather. It was awesome. But stay warm. We love that you guys are getting to know each other, and I hope it's an eclectic group of friends that we have here. So thank you so much, and I'm glad you're connecting and getting to know each other. So this wasn't too painful this first time,
Of course, you've barely seen anyone but me,
Oh, our home base is in Jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're,
right by Giant Stadium.
Yeah, actually we're right by Giant Stadium.
We're
10 minutes outside of Manhattan.
Yep.
And we can't keep our rig there. Our complex, that just don't have the space for that. But hopefully just a few more years. Thank you, Ozzy, for joining us. Thank you so much.
Hey, Unpaved Explorer. Welcome up, Unpaved Explorer. Thanks for joining in.
Have a good night, Ozzy. Yeah, Ozzy's a lot of fun to watch, and Ozzy's doing really well.
Yeah.
Very happy for Ozzy. And the family, of course.
Yes, we are going to definitely enjoy the beach gateway with Pam. The beach is one of our prime locations. We always try to find something with water. If it has sand around it, that's even better. But waterfalls just as cool. We do have a good time working with that. But yeah, beach, totally all over the beach. We've been to the mountains maybe once or twice. Don't have a lot of experience going in that direction just yet. But this coming summer, we have some plans. We are going to be going out to like the Dakotas and Colorado. We're waiting on the waiting list now to try to get into Tabarado, which is a tab, New Camp Tab kind of gathering. Mandy Lee from Mandy Lee Photography. She's a big Tab 400 YouTube personality. She kind of coordinates things. So we're trying to get into Colorado. And then Mount Rushmore, the Badlands, all those cool spots. We are dying to get up that way. And maybe go over to Denver. So we'll get to see how the Tab and the Ranger pull in the mountains. So far we really haven't hit too many, so it should be okay. It's small enough, so can't complain.
So, Flores journey, you're going out for a walk with 2 coats. I can understand. Oh, there's another plane. There we go. Stay warm. Thank you, Pam. Hug right back at you. And Nyack, yes, we are actually about what, 20 minutes from Nyack or 40?
About 45 minutes from Nyack. So we're literally right outside the Lincoln Tunnel. So, you know, pretty close to Liberty State Park, Statue of Liberty, right in that area right there.
Yeah.
So
great area, but you know, kind of busy.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun when I was younger, but as I get older, I just kind of want
Space.
Space.
Wide open space.
Yeah.
The ability to travel and, you know, see the rest of the world that's out there will be, you know, cool.
Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. Like we said earlier, this was just an attempt to see if our really technology, because that's been one of our struggles, well, my struggle anyhow, technology. I'm not very comfortable with it at times.
Yeah, because we don't know how to get the camera to turn around right now, so both of us can be on at the same time. So, yeah, that's why you only get me, because it said back camera, front camera, but now we can't find a button to make it do that, you know.
Well, let's see.
We need
I was going to explore with it, but I'd rather not.
End up with nothing.
Especially when we have a moon like this.
Yeah.
I think everyone would rather see. Chasing RV Sunshine. Well, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. We were watching some of your videos yesterday, and you're in Wisconsin. I love it. We talked about going to Wisconsin, but our summer trip kind of took a different direction now toward Colorado. Yeah, but you never know.
We're still waiting to hear back. Yeah, I have a good Marine friend of mine I served in the military with. He's in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. So we were hoping if we got up that way, we could swing in and, you know, touch base.
So Chasing RV Sunshine, you're trying to figure it out too. Well, this is our first. Yep. And to be quite honest, we just kind of created a StreamYard account. Yep. Logged on. We're not sure if it was going to work on our phone, but a good friend of ours, Con Travel Vlog, said, yep, try it on your phone. It'll work just fine. And sure enough, it did. But like my honey was saying before, I'm not sure how to turn the camera around to catch both of us, but it's okay. You know? Nah, he wants to put it on me. I'd rather just have him in the shot. And the moon. Jenna Crassus, thank you for your service.
You're more than welcome. Proud to serve behind anyone. Love this country, so have no problem doing the right thing by it.
Oh wow, so you're 20 minutes from Eau Claire. Yeah, well actually that was one of the places. KNR, thank you so much for stopping in. We'll be visiting you shortly. Thank you so much.
No, he's helping a lot. Hey, KNR, thank you so much for throwing out that impromptu moderation for us there. Yes, we'd appreciate if you guys hit that, you know, thumbs up button. Give us a little love. Greatly appreciate it. This has been, you know, interesting. We're trying to learn from you guys. We watch, see what everybody's up to, see what everybody's doing, see what works the best. And in the end, we really all just want to have fun. You know, some of us, maybe not us, but somebody out there might get rich off YouTube, and we hope that happens for folks. But we're really just doing less for mostly fun. And to be honest, now we are just trying to beat that 1,000.
Yeah, now we've set that goal. We're like 1K and the 4K hours.
Yeah, we're about halfway in our watch hours. And like I said, we're just, what, about 840, 850, whatever on our subs. We, according to YouTube, we've lost like 500 something subs. Unknown how that's happened. We never had them to lose them. But, you know, it's all in the mystery of the analytics. But we are just enjoying ourselves. If we were able to figure out how to full-time, we'd have been tracking a lot of you folks down just so we can actually meet you all face-to-face, because I think that would be really cool. And we probably would be in quartzite right now if we could figure out how to work remotely, but not in the cards at the particular moment. But who knows what tomorrow brings.
Welcome, Meant to Be RVing. Thank you so much for joining us. And oh, there goes another plane.
Yep.
And another one. Great shot. How are we doing on our hours? I want to say we're at 1.8. So we got to step it up.
Yeah, about 1.8 on our overall hours. Yeah. So, we're learning as we go. It's as we all know, it's not as easy as it seems. Videos that we thought would explode, didn't really go, but you learn as you go.
We've been trying working on our shorts. Clay Mayer, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, so the whole thing with the shorts, trying to figure that out and how, if and when it ties in with, our niche or our niche, depending on how you like to say it. But if it ties in, it'll be a lot of fun. It is kind of still experimental in the U.S. They're, overseas and all that stuff. We're not experts on it. We got lucky with a couple, and then others that we thought, would be pretty cool ended up, not even making it onto the YouTube server for shorts. So no idea how all that works just yet, but in time we'll figure it out. We're not TikTokers, or we barely know how to use Twitter or any of those.
But you do know the dance. There's a couple of dances you know.
Yeah, there's a few. I do work at a grammar school, so I did have to learn how to dab. And,
wait, we missed it. The dab.
So
and the other one.
Oh yeah, I can't floss. I don't have the hip for it. I'm Irish. Don't have those kind of dancing hips. But yeah, try to stay hip and happening.
Meant to be RVing is headed out to Myrtle Beach on Friday. We're heading home on Friday. Do you know where you're staying in Myrtle Beach? Yeah, TikTok is weird. Honestly, I haven't really, hear about it from the kids, but that's about it.
Yeah, to me, they all seem like they're just walking around having some kind of, distorted body movement, standing in line.
Yeah, they think it's dancing, but, Thank you so much. We see some new people. Bina Generosity, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you very much. We really appreciate this, and I'm feeling a little bit better about lives. So we're hoping, like I said, on New Year's Eve to do a little live from location over, so we can at Market Commons, so we can check out the fireworks and the countdown. I've been to Times Square for New Year's Eve, and that was a lot of fun. Even though it was cold, it was a lot of fun. And this will be a Southern Times Square.
Yeah.
That's what they're billing it as. So we're really excited. We're really excited. Apache Campground, the North End. Okay, not, I guess, over by North Myrtle Beach. Fantastic. Yeah, we like North Myrtle Beach. A little quieter, a little calmer.
Yeah.
More our speed, for sure. But like we said, we went down to Huntington and we went to Murrel's Inlet, had a little dinner there.
Yep, at was that the crab house or whatever? Or
The Claw House.
Food was great. Got to walk around a little bit on the boardwalk that's back over there. Pretty beautiful. Caught there at sunset as well, and got to see the full moon from over there.
Yeah, I got to see some people that were just coming back from fishing, and I caught some, had a good catch.
Yeah.
But it's been a little colder than we had hoped. But we're dealing with it. We're surviving.
Yeah.
Can't complain.
No, there's no reason to complain. You can't complain when you're walking around on the beach. I mean, it just doesn't seem right. So, and we had wasted. Apparently, we have wasted two bottles of vodka now in our RV for winterizing. When we go home, we got to do it all over again.
Yeah, we didn't drink those 2 bottles.
Yeah,
let's clear that off.
Well, we poured them into winterize because we not big fans of the non-toxic stuff anyway. So we did the whole vodka version. So we got to buy some more cheap vodka when we get back home. But there is some chatter. Come February, we may go remote again. Work remote for a little while, month and a half, maybe 2 months.
Don't tell my boss.
Yeah, that's a rumor. It's not true though.
We'll see what happens.
Who knows? We have a break coming up in February, so maybe we'll just take a quick trip again.
Let's get a little closer to the water, because I think that we only get an hour on this. I'm not quite sure. So if anybody knows how long we get, but I figured, hey, let's get you a little closer to the water. And I don't want to go in. There's a pier. See a lot of people there. Yeah, really. Start complaining about the beach, honestly. Never.
No, that's not gonna happen. We've never met a beach we didn't like. Even if there, too many rocks, too much sand, it still beats any day at work or any day, sitting in traffic.
Absolutely. Arizona, Huntington Beach. We wanted to stay there. Didn't really find a campsite, even though when we were there yesterday, there seemed to be a lot of available spots. But yeah, maybe next time we're in the area, we'll aim to stay there. That was a lot of fun. And we walked around the castle, Pennsylvania Castle. It's a great spot. And a lot of riding. Took a ride on the beach.
Yeah. A lot of bike riding down in that neck of the woods as well that we really enjoy. So
thank you everyone for joining us. Really, really appreciate this. Feeling a little more comfortable. I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable because I'm behind the camera.
yeah, keep trying to tell us what belongs on the other
Hi,
side.
Susan. Thank you so much for joining us. Traveling through. Have fun. Thank you.
Susan Licky is a lifelong friend. Her and her husband who went to high school together. They're out in Arizona. Yeah. I've known them since 1980. Yeah, way back high school. I used to go out that way quite a lot, visiting. And then, life moves on. But yeah, thanks for coming and checking us out. Enjoying jumping in on our impromptu live.
Now, Shayna Craft wants to know, did we put our feet in the surf? Not yet.
Yeah, no.
Do you want to do it for the camera, babe?
But it's cold.
No, it's too cold. Are you going to try it?
1 or 2?
Do we want 1 foot or 2? How about just 1? Oh, no. But, honey, I didn't bring... Oh, Susan says, don't give away our age. We're all young at heart. Uh-oh. He's going to do it. That's okay. Okay. Oh, honey. How is it?
Oh. Remember at Seinfeld episode? Shrinkage. All my toes are missing.
Oh, no.
Cold.
Yeah.
Definitely cold.
He did it. He went in. He's a trooper, my husband. He'll try it all. He'll try it.
I'm not even going to put my socks on. Put them on later. But yeah.
Chasing RV Sunshine. Yeah, definitely cocktail hour. Actually, we had talked about heading out to happy hour. But we're here on the beach having a great time. So thank you so much. People were swimming in the lake by Susan yesterday.
Wow. Well, we did see some kayakers yesterday, but they were in protective gear. And we did see a surfer was out, but obviously he's wearing a wetsuit and all that. But still way too cold. I'll tell you what, my feet are numb right about now.
Oh.
And I am so not going in any deeper. That goes without saying. Not even if I had 1,000 subscribers, I'm not going any deeper. Not happening.
Yeah, I will admit I haven't touched the surf once.
No, it's cold. It's cold. So, but yeah.
Thank you everyone so much for joining us.
Food is really good.
And here we have assuming official full moon.
Yep.
Full moon over Myrtle Beach. Yeah, Shayna, definitely when the sun was shining, maybe it would have been a little bit better. But I gotta tell you, it's getting cold out here. I'm not sure what the temperature is, but the wind is picking up. Oh, ice fishing. It's funny because our friend Con Travel Vlogs posted something on a frozen lake today. They were walking on a frozen lake in where is he? Edmonton, Canada. And wow, that looked freezing. Actually, I think he said it was like 2 degrees Celsius. So wow.
Yeah, not even sure what that creates or can reverts to, but yeah.
Seafood. Well, we actually had some seafood last night. Tonight, we actually cooked something on the grill earlier, so we're gonna have some chicken. But we are going for crab legs. I think we said on New Year's Eve, right?
Yeah.
New Year's Eve, we're gonna go out for some crab legs or blue crabs or definitely some nice fresh food.
Yeah.
Oh, it's buffering, so she missed the rest. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm hoping our connection is still strong. And it's getting close to that time, close to sunset. And I think we have about 10 minutes left on this. I believe we only have an hour. Yeah, yeah, definitely seafood is yummy. My God, we were in the Panhandle this summer, and we had some fresh shrimp. Oh my God, I've never had anything so good. It just like melted. It was amazing.
Yeah, it was so good. We actually went back a second time and picked up some more of the shrimp so that we were able to cook it again. So yeah, it was so amazing when you get it fresh like that. Definitely worth the little trip.
Well, we did see some fishing boats out there today. I think they were shrimp boats. I'm not sure. I am freezing. I had to put my gloves on. Okay, my husband wants me to go in front of the camera for a minute. So hi everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. We really, really appreciate it, and I hope you're enjoying.
And as you can see, pretty much everything is teal. Gloves.
Yeah,
she doesn't have her scarf on at the moment, but yeah.
But wait,
so
I do have my
Christmas present.
Loving Life Hitched Up shirt that my Santa got for me. Loving Life Hitched Up. So it's a t-shirt, so I got a few layers underneath that.
Hey, proceeding onward in America, POA vlog, welcome.
Thank you so much.
Hold the moon on your hand. Wait, higher, 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 higher. That way. Up, back, no, that way. Up, up, up. Stop, down, and move. There you go. Nice.
Well, I'm glad you didn't ask me to go into the water. That's what I was afraid you might.
Should we make her go in the water? She can't swim, so it's probably not the best idea.
I got my mask. I also have my Loving Life Hitched Up mask.
There you go.
No, I think we'll stay up here for now. Thank you so much for joining us. Onward in America. Welcome. I'm glad that. Really glad that you guys are connecting and hopefully meeting new people.
Yeah, no, it is absolutely beautiful out here, Tim T, with the full moon. We were hoping we could get some more shots.
Well, Tim T got some good shots a while back of the full moon.
Yeah, those were some awesome shots, Tim T, on the full moon that you had. We definitely checked those out. But yeah, I'm having a little struggles. I got a new camera. And still trying to learn all the workings, the inner workings of settings and all that stuff on this new setup. So.
Yes, Susan, he always mentions your husband, how he knows everything about cameras. I could definitely use some help from him.
Yeah, I probably should call Tim in Arizona and pick his brain. I got lazy and I forgot how to do all the fine-tuned settings to get better nighttime pictures and stuff like that. It's a Canon M6 Mark II. Yes, Canon M6 Mark II. So, dude, it's not the best for nighttime shooting from what I hear, but, you know, I wanted something that I was able to do a little bit more creative video and, you know, outside of just using the GoPro and the iPhone. So, could shoot, you know, 4K on it and it's not cropped. So, and I didn't want anything too ginormous, so that's why I decided to go with the Mark 6 because it was a little bit on the smaller side for ease of transporting when you're taking it out there on hikes and whatever else.
So we were told to ask everyone to give us a thumbs up. So if you would, we would really appreciate it. We love it, and thank you so much for being with us. Should we start walking back to the campground? Well, we'd like to wish everyone that's with us here. Oh, I think our exit is this way, babe. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm walking the wrong way. Gonna end up in somebody else's campground. But
So we want to thank everyone that was here today. Wish you a happy and safe 2021. We know that 2020 was a little rough, and we try to stay positive with things and hope that things improve for all of us. And just stay healthy, stay safe,
absolutely,
take care of the ones you love,
that's it.
and enjoy every day best you can. You know, this was a year that we didn't expect the things that happened. You know, we both lost friends. It's been a tough year, but that's one of the reasons we bought our trailer, because we still wanted to get out and live life and remember that, you know, every day is a blessing. So that's why we got our trailer, and that's why we ended up doing YouTube, so we could share videos with our kids, my students mainly. And
But that
and
led us to all you guys. So, you know, for all the rough things that have happened.
Yeah, for all the tough things that have happened, it's still a lot of positives, always positives. Try to always stay focused on the gifts that we've received and the blessings and the fact that, you know, we're still here.
Yeah, New Year's right around the corner. New opportunities, new adventures.
Hey, Travel and Life, thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. We actually mentioned you and Con earlier and how you guys inspired us to do this, because we were on Christmas Eve. We were on a marathon for Con, Travel Life, and Con, and that was a lot of fun. So kind of inspired us. And you guys did say our StreamYard would work.
Yep.
So it has.
Figured it out.
It has beautifully. And we're enjoying your shorts as well, Traps on Life. I was watching your son today going after the pigeons, and it reminded me of what I always used to say to my nieces and nephews. You can chase them, and if you catch them, you get to keep them. So,
pet.
Yeah, that's your new pet. It's a lot of fun. Thank you so much, Travel and Life. Let's see. So maybe our exit. I think we're lost on the beach. I don't know. Yeah, we're not quite sure where we are on the beach.
That's because we were too busy chattering and not paying attention. It's all good though.
It's quite all right. My poor husband with his cold feet. You okay, honey?
My feet are freezing.
Now I'm gonna go back and make him some tea. That'll make him happy.
Or some wine.
Yeah. Something. Anything to keep his little feet warm. Yeah, these are beautiful sights. This is a beautiful beach here. Very wide. And we were here in the summer. Very crowded. Obviously, we were here for 4th of July. And it was packed. So, quite different now. Wow. But still beautiful.
They're -5. And,
whoa.
Travel, you're in Canada as well, but I forget what city you're in.
Right, because Con is in Edmonton.
Yeah.
But I think you're closer to Toronto.
So I'm going to pass on the -5. Thank you.
Woo.
Yeah, if we were not Ontario, near Toronto, yes.
Yes.
So we don't like that kind of cold weather. That's why we ran south, didn't quite get as warm as we were hoping for the whole time. But again, we're not going to complain. It's definitely better than being home. So.
Yeah, and it's nice. Just nice being out, enjoying ourselves. We're not sure. Maybe Travel and Life, you can tell us. Not sure how long we could be on this. So I'm not sure if we'll just cut it off at an hour. We're about to get there to that spot. Or maybe just, if you guys are on and you want to walk over to our campsite with us, that's great.
We are definitely not going to go to the right way off the beach. We're back that way. Who's going to put us in the parking lot?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're definitely wandering. We're just wandering around. Oh, you got plenty of time. Oh,
Yeah.
20 hours in a month. That's right. I think I did read that. Okay. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. So definitely we have time. Because like I said, we might try a live stream on New Year's Eve from the Market Commons.
Yep.
And they'll have fireworks. They're going to have a ball drop. So reminiscent of Times Square in New York City. But they're calling it a Southern Times Square. Just kind of curious of
Some
what.
live music.
Yeah, live music.
I would have to say, with all the difference in things that have been going on recently, probably the live music is the one thing that I miss the most. Being able to go someplace and listen to some live music, get a little dancing in, have a good time. That's definitely one of the things that I miss the most. We did get to hear a little bit last night when we were over by Murrel's Inlet, walking around. There was some guys playing. That was pretty cool, but. When that starts coming back on a regular basis, that'll make me very happy.
Yeah, it's one of the things we love about being in Florida. We spent the summer in Florida the last couple of years, and everywhere you go, you got bands playing some live music.
Yep.
And it just makes a difference.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Different genres of music. We love to dance, so any chance that we get to go out and dance, we do. So just in from the beach, you have a walkway here that runs through the park from one end to the fishing pier. Pretty easy to get around. So we are a little ways from our campground, not too far, but we did wander farther south from our normal entrance and exit. But it all leads back to the same place.
That's all. Yeah, I think maybe you were right the way you were going.
I was.
You were. I'm sorry, honey. Yeah, Tim T loves those live bands. Let me tell you, Clearwater Beach. That's it feels like every night you go out on Clearwater Beach and you'll find different bands playing it during happy hour, later in the evening, sometimes in the afternoons.
Yeah, usually Tuesday nights you find us over at Shepherd's for Impulse. It's a really cool reggae band. It's a two-man band. They're really good though. Play some great reggae stuff. Get some good dancing in. Tuesdays, hopefully, when life gets back to semi-normal, coming up, we'll get a chance to go down there again and see them.
Yeah, and I think they've been playing at Shepherd's. Now, Shepherd's is like a hotel resort kind of area with bars and just a lot of fun down in Clearwater Beach. And they always have live music. Big, huge stage right over the Gulf of Mexico. Yeah. They also have a disco inside, and they always have live music. So, like my honey was saying, this band, we just love going there and kind of dancing. It's a Tuesday night, and there's not too crowded.
Yep.
We tend, even before COVID, this has nothing to do with COVID, this is just what we prefer. We like to go out and just kind of have some fun when it's not too crazy crowded. And this was the place for us.
Yep. And it's a Tuesday. We're not working, so if we stay out late, like dirty little stay outs, we don't have to worry about getting up and going to work.
So we don't have any moderators. So we're going to keep an eye on the chat, make sure everything goes well. Okay, so thank you all that are here. Hey, maybe we'll even take you for a little tour of our Tab 400. Is it neat, honey? Did we leave it neat?
Well, neat compared to your reference or the rest of the world's reference. It's not too bad, as far as I know.
Right. That's the only thing. It is neat. I'd like to think we put everything away, and I know I did the dishes earlier. The worst thing about a travel trailer, I guess my only complaint about a travel trailer, is making the bed.
Yeah. And ours is whatever we call it, north and south. They're side to side, so you can't walk around it. So, you kind of got to like lay on it, reach over and tuck things under and stretch it this way and all that. And it's not really a true full queen. It's more like a double extra long. So queen blankets and sheets are a little bit too big. So we have to kind of like fold them and, roll them over and all that so that it, makes it a little more neat looking. But, it's plenty enough space for us to sleep. And, comfortable enough. Mattress is pretty comfortable. So, but it is difficult, a little bit of a pain in the neck to make it when it's time to make the bed up.
So it goes a little more air traffic.
Yep.
So now the next thing we want to learn how to do is invite guests up here. And I think we're going to end up having to touch base with Travel and Life and Con. And maybe they would let us know the easiest way to do that, to get guests up here, because that would be awesome.
Yeah, we looked at Betty's Bedding was an option. Rally Creative Travel. We did look at that. We couldn't find teal. We need to find teal in case
or any pattern that
patterns of teal. So we haven't found the design that we like the best yet, but it definitely would be something that would make it a little bit easier because then just zippering up the sides. But still working on that.
Travel and Life, thank you so much for doing that. Thank you, I really appreciate it. Well, it's getting dark now. We still have the moon, beautiful light. So we met some corgi puppies today.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. The guy, he's in a camper van around the corner from us. He's snowbirding from New Hampshire.
Mm-hmm.
And about 5 weeks ago, his corgis gave birth to three puppies. And two females and a male. And we just, happened to be wandering through the campground, and we stumbled across them sitting outside, and they were just too cute not to stop and say hello.
Yeah, and I got to hold two of them.
Yeah, the one was taking a nap.
Yeah, the other one was sleeping.
Were pretty rambunctious, wandering around, and so that was pretty cool. They looked like carbon copies, identical of the parents. So we got to that, and we saw a 5-week-old yellow lab puppy in Huntington State Park the other day. That was pretty cool. We got to hold that one as well. So
it's getting pretty dark here.
Yeah.
So I know that if you're still with us, thank you so much, because I know it is just kind of getting a little dark. Thank you for the moon. The light of the moon is really helpful. We got a few people.
Crystal's Texas Road.
Thank you. Welcome, Crystal, Texas Randomness. Thank you so much.
It's her baby's birthday. He's 9. Happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
To your baby.
9, sweet. Almost double digits.
Going Green Mom, hello.
Oh, Going Green Mom, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. We were out on the beach earlier. We saw some horses, saw some dogs. But now we're walking back to our campsite by the light of the moon. And we're going to have a quick little tour of our travel trailer. Hopefully it's neat enough.
Yeah, it will have to be.
It'll have to be. Yeah, you come out. When we came out in the summer, we were out for a couple of months, and we had all our equipment, and we had our clothes organized a certain way, and we had bins and all that kind of fun stuff. And this one was more of an impromptu vacation. So kind of grabbed some things and threw them in the camper van, and here we are. I mean, our camper van, our travel trailer. Yep. And here we are. So it is not as organized as it usually is.
Yeah, no, we, obviously when you're in a small space, we're only 18 feet from the front to the back. So our interior living space is relatively small. So normally everything has to be exactly where it needs to be, just to make it, more bearable and more enjoyable, less stressful. We don't like clutter and, disorganization anyway. So in a small space like that, we just have to maximize it even that much better. So
we're coming into the campsite now. So in the summer, there's a little building here. I'm not sure if you can see it, but that's where we would register during the summer. But now you go over to the campground store. Somebody's coming in right now. Just a mental note, if you do come to Myrtle Beach State Park make sure that they give it to you anyhow, the gate code. So if you're coming
They
in,
close at 8 o'clock.
yeah, they close the
So,
gates at 8 o'clock.
Unless you have the access code, you can't get in after 8 o'clock. So you definitely have to, be here before then so you can check in. And I believe Huntington is 6 o'clock. So it might even be a little earlier.
That I'm not sure of.
You'd have to double check the signs.
But definitely if you're staying here and you're planning on getting here after hours, call ahead for the gate code. Because actually we were pretty shocked the other night. We went out and we didn't get back that late. But we got here and the gate was locked. And for a minute there we kind of forgot, oops, what are we supposed to do now?
Yeah, we thought it was going to be like a keypad, but it's actually just a combination lock to let you in.
And I'm hoping everybody's getting to know one another. We got to take our flag in. It's dark. But here we are. We didn't leave any lights on. We didn't expect to be gone this long, to be quite honest. So let's see. Right now, everything's out. And here you go. Let there be light. So, our Loving Life Hitched Up sign that my honey, or Santa, got for us. And today,
Green Mom, we are in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
So today, we actually just put up some of the stickers. We were working on a video, thanking some of our friends. And these are the stickers that we put up. So this is our unit, our tab 400. It's our kitchen. So, is it tight? Yeah, it is a little tight. Do we live comfortably here? Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do. Well, we like each other, so.
Yeah, so thank goodness that's okay. We get along well. And, there's a spot for everything. We have our
travel vlog.
Cone's on. Hey, Cone, thank you so much.
Thanks for showing up.
Thank you so much for joining us. And we were mentioning it earlier how you inspired us, not only with the shorts, you've done a great job with the shorts and you inspired us to give that a try, but also with the lives. It was a lot of fun visiting with you the other day and we had a great time. So we decided kind of last minute to give it a try. Grumpy Grandpa Patriot Show. Thank you so much for joining us. Oh, these camping. Yeah, it is right by the beach.
Yeah, we
were there earlier.
Out onto the beach, and now we found the right pathway home. So now we're back in our rig, ready to go.
Yeah, ready to just kind of relax a little bit and just have a nice time, nice evening. So check out. You're really into your RVing when this is what we did a couple of weeks ago. I think we spent a lot of money on paint.
Yeah, we paid like $6 for the box and then like $18, $20 just for the paints to paint it the right colors. But it was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was fun. And we did get to meet Santa Claus the other day, so that was a good time.
Over at the Bass Pro Shops. They gave away free pictures with Santa. Of course, Santa was, 6 to 8 feet away behind a plexiglass sheet of, wall, but, it's all good.
Oh, good. That's right.
Saves, his poor thighs from all them kids sitting on his legs.
So today we were putting up our stickers. Now, if anyone out there has stickers and they want to share and swap with us, feel free to go into our About and get our email and send us a message. We'd love to do it. And up here we have Jarhead and Ginger. Okay. And right now I think they're out of Texas, I believe. A lot of fun. They just went into full-time RVing. So they're a lot of fun to watch. And as it happens, my husband is a Jarhead. And
hey, Misfits and Dreamers, welcome. Lexi Lexar.
Oh, very cold upstate New York. I can imagine. We're kind of in the cold South Carolina, but we love upstate New York. Great place to be.
KNR.
KNR Destination was our other sticker here. A lot of fun. Then we have Christian Nomad. And not only did they send us a sticker, but we also got a mug.
Coffee cup.
Yeah, got a mug from them. RV on the Wayside, which we are actually going to be on their live stream on January 2nd, 8 p.m. So that should be a lot of fun. We have the RV DJ, another friend of ours from Jersey.
Yep.
3 for the Road. Another nice family that's out RVing. Get Lost. And we also have RV. This is not their sticker, but I did win something on their channel. So that's why we have that up there.
Yeah, we won a gift card, and which let us get our Blackstone grill at a discount, which was pretty cool. So that was a great thing, and we weren't even sure how we wanted it at first until we were watching the video and we realized that they did this really cool little bit where in the midst of their video they threw in like a weird moment, and I guess the first person who commented on that odd portion of the video, which was us, because we watch a video, we actually watch the video, and because we know how much effort we put into making, we know how much effort you guys make and put into your videos and stuff as well. So we watched through, and we just and the next thing we're like, what did we do? We didn't even know what we did, and that it was what it turned out to be. So so that was cool. So we got our Blackstone griddle for a little bit of a discount, save us some money, which is a great thing, and we really appreciate that. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, we just got a whole bunch of stickers in from Sticker Mule. So if you want one, go ahead and shoot us an email. We will get that to you as soon as we get back home, because we don't have any envelopes with us, but we'll be going home in a couple of days, unfortunately. But yeah, we'll definitely do that.
So proceeding onward, thank you. Yeah, we love the board as well. And we just happened to see somebody who put their stickers on plexiglass. And we thought, whoa, that's pretty genius. So even though we started with the board, but that's just thumbtacks, we may be removing those thumbtacks and putting this on plexiglass, because then these people actually put it outside of their campsite, and people who walk by can check out other people's
list of who they know. So yeah, I'm gonna probably change the flag I have outside, add another arm off of the PVC, and put plexiglass on there, put the stickers on there, so that can be outside. So who knows, maybe people wander by and say, wow, look at all these cool channels, and maybe they'll know somebody on one of those channels, and spread the love.
And Katie and me, yes, this is our first live. Thank you so much for joining us. We were actually out on the beach earlier. We had some dogs, we had ponies, we had it all earlier, and now we're back into our camper now that the sun set. And Larry, thank you so much for joining us. A friend of Con's, a friend of Con, and a friend of ours. So thank you so much for being here with us. And yeah, it is our first live. We're actually really shocked right now. We have 16 people on, and we were not expecting this. So we really, really appreciate all the love. My husband is going to try to add this. Here we go. All right. So he doesn't want to be the only one on camera. Apparently, he wants me to be on camera too.
So yeah, so we're gonna hopefully this is working. I'm gonna cheat and use the reflection from the other side.
Right. I can see you, but we need to get this so we can keep up with the chat.
Yeah.
And it's our first time. God, I haven't said that in a long time. It's our first time doing the live chat. And what we had hoped to do, and I hope we accomplished it today, was to be live and on location. And we decided today, because the beach was just perfect, nice and warm earlier. Well, warmer.
Warmer, yeah.
Yeah, and it was such a nice sunset. So that was a lot of fun to have people out there with us. And what we'd like to do in the future is to be live and on location. Not sure how comfortable we are sitting here and just kind of chatting. And that's why we wanted to be someplace where we can give you, a little scenery, a campground.
This way, in case, if we happen to get boring or something, or, don't have a lot to say, at least maybe there'll be some beautiful scenery
you got
or a
location.
To look at. And you won't, feel like you're staring at a bunch of knuckleheads sitting in a tiny little camper with,
not doing any trivia. Where are the giveaways? What's going on? We gotta have some giveaways.
But to work on that kind of stuff. Working on it. Work in progress. That's for sure.
Like we were saying earlier, we are actually going to be moderators for getting out RVing with the McGuires. Every Monday night, they're going to have Mondays with the McGuires. So starting this Monday, we're going to be moderating. So that'll give us a little experience as well. And this has been a learning experience for us. We're not the most tech savvy people. We're starting to learn.
But we're getting there.
We got
a couple new coming in. Mako channel. Good morning. It's morning of December 30th in Japan.
Wow.
So I would say konbanwa and welcome. Thanks for stopping in. And let's see, Cone just came back from skating. Nice. Riling up some friends to come on for you.
Yes.
Appreciate that. So anyone who's on here that does not know Cone Travel, definitely go Con Travel. Go definitely check him out. We'll put a link in at some point. Guy puts together some absolutely amazing videos. He phenomenal editing. Some of the beautiful stuff that he sees up there in Canada and his hikes are just fantastic. And he's super active. When he does his lives and stuff like that. And if you have questions and whatever, like crazy helpful. He's helped us with a lot of technology.
Inspired us to do some of the shorts.
Yeah,
definitely inspired us to do some of the shorts that we've been working on. Actually, we have a few coming out in the next couple of days. We just got to work on them. Some of them are corgi puppies. I mentioned that earlier. We went for a walk this morning and we found a family, mom, dad, and the 3 puppies. So I got to hold 2 of them and we got some footage of them. So we're going to use that one. And we were at Broadway at the beach. Yeah. And we were feeding.
We were feeding what do you call it? Carp. So they have a section in a nice little lake with, walkways you can wander around, and they have little carp feeding stations. And we got a little feeding frenzy going on, so which was pretty cool. Get a little video of that, throw it out there.
Well, Camping Therapy, welcome. Nice to have you here. Yeah, yes. We were out on the beach earlier. I almost wish we would have started earlier so that you could have walked around the beach with us a little bit more. I have to put the glasses on, I am getting to that stage in life where I need the reading glasses if I want to be able to see the chat. So thank you so much, Camping Therapy. Oh my God, Camping Therapy. Your video the other day with the Christmas RVs, the vintage RVs, that we loved it. Absolutely loved it.
Yes,
the teal one was our favorite.
Of course.
But there were so many great ideas, and that was a lot of fun. You built it just right. Fun video, and that it was. It gave us a lot of great ideas, too. So thank you so much for putting that out.
And yes, Meiko, Skoshi Nihongo wakarimasen. Spent some time in Okinawa when I was in the military. Did learn a little Japanese there. Not as good as it is I used to be, but still remember a little bit here and there. And yes, her glasses match our camper, as does her jacket.
Dollar store. Found this at the dollar store, and I had to have them.
Yeah, her jacket, her gloves, her blanket, the wall in our bedroom. But, when you have a favorite color, it is what it is. Sarah Fartinger, love your channel, and Red and TJ. Thank you, Sarah. We really appreciate you coming in. Zabmeet, hey, thanks for all your informative and scenic videos. You own a tab and you're based in North Georgia. Appreciate it. We were in North Georgia last summer.
Oh, we loved it.
And we spent a beautiful evening at a great winery just outside of Helen, right?
Outside of Helen, yeah.
Actually,
2 nights there.
Yeah, a couple nights there. It was absolutely beautiful. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. We need to go back to Georgia and do a little more exploring. It was on our way home as we do, cut through, heading back up. But try to make the most of it as we could, and it was definitely a lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow, 1,145 views on that teal burrow was absolutely amazing. We happened to we didn't catch them yet. We were sitting here making lunch, and I saw a little teardrop go by. Don't even know what brand it is yet. Haven't found where he's at in the campground.
We'll find him.
That's tomorrow. We're gonna go track him down. Because it is teal, so it has to be found. And you don't get to see a lot of teardrops out. We've only seen a couple. So whenever we do get a chance, we will find that and see if he had to make a teal or whether or not it just, came that way.
Yeah, well, for those of you new to our channel.
Our endeavor, yes. Hey, what's going on? We're late, just got back from Mexico. Wow, Mexico, nice. Mexico is definitely a little bit warmer in here, I hope, but all good. Have not been to Mexico in a long time. Is that cool?
Oh, the Harvest Host. Yeah, the Harvest Host near Cleveland.
Yes,
I can't remember the name of the winery. I'm sure
it
won't come back to me. I know it won't come back to me. But good wine, really great wine. beautiful views, and they had a memorial to the armed forces.
Yeah, on the top of the hill,
Yeah.
which was really cool. You know, like I said, being a former Marine, my younger brother was a Marine as well. And my dad was in the Navy for a brief period of time, got injured way back in the day. And my my brother's wife's dad was a career Marine, did 30 something years. So yeah, it's cool to see when you have some, you know, veteran stuff. You know, we always appreciate that. Trust us. You know, thanking a veteran goes really a long way. But I think saying thank you to anyone, whether it's, you know, you're the bagger at the supermarket, just appreciating other people, I think is really cool. We always try to be that way.
Yeah, honestly, we ran into someone today who's a nurse in
Yeah, ER nurse. She
Greensboro, South Carolina.
Yeah, Greensboro, South Carolina. She wasn't planning on going out camping, but you know, with all things going on, she needed a break, so she jumped in her rig, and they're down the way over here camping. So just getting a little space, getting out there, like, you know, most of us here love to do. You know,
Camping therapy, yes. The hunt for teal, the hunt for
yeah,
anything teal.
the hunt for teal is real.
It's
Yeah,
real.
yeah, definitely real.
My poor husband.
Listen, you know, listen, happy wife, happy life. So, you know, it could be a lot worse. You know, yellow and orange are my favorite colors. Don't really paint or wear yellow and orange. I just love yellow and orange. Might be, you know, due to sunrise and sunsets, you know, all that good fun stuff. Boot camp and the core stuff is shown in the movies. Well, yeah, boot camp, not gonna lie, was for me, believe it or not, prior to getting into the Marines, I had to lose 100 pounds just to get into the Marine Corps. So I had been doing a lot of running before that. Struggled probably the most with pull-ups at the time. Could barely do 3, which is the minimum mandatory to get in. But by the time I got out, I was able to do 20. It was definitely rough. You know, first time ever on an airplane for me was going to boot camp. So that was a whole new experience in life. But yeah, pretty rough times. I will say this. I served in between, meaning I was out before the first Desert Storm. I did explosives in the military is what I did. So I was waiting to get called back in, but the first Desert Storm was pretty short, so they didn't reactivate us. But I will say the guys that have gone in more recently, who've seen, you know, a lot more action than I ever saw, you know, hats off to those guys. Definitely a tough bunch of folks out there serving all of our branches: Army, Air Force, Navy, Marines, whatever, Coast Guard. You know, these guys, you know, knock it out of the box every day, and cannot definitely can definitely appreciate all that. But it's rough.
And thank you, Katie and me. Thank your son for your nephew. I'm sorry, for his service in the Navy. Always need these.
Yeah,
guys.
I will say this: write as much as you can to them. You know, when you're away from home in the military, hearing from home is, you know, big, helps you get through. So if they let them send, you know, care packages, things of that nature, that's really cool.
And Khan's daughter is on. We love your narration in your videos, your dad's videos. Yeah, definitely. And you play the piano as well. You did a really nice job with that. We love your channel. You guys do an awesome job, and you're such a great pair. You know, we always say that. Like, what a nice you can just see like the love there that you guys are working together on these channels. You know, sometimes we work together on the channel, and you know, sometimes we have a difference of opinion on what we should do. And
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it can be a difference of opinion, but you work through it. You know, it's neither one of us, you know, actually even set out doing this, you know, thinking that we were going to do this. But you know,
but you and your dad have a great channel, and we really enjoy it, and we love your voice whenever you're narrating something. So
good night, Mako. We will see you again. We appreciate it, and we will have a good new year. We will obviously see you out there on the YouTube world, and thank you for coming in and stopping by.
Thank you so much for everyone who's here. And
our endeavor, Grenada, yes, did not get over to that either. Like I said, you know, it just happened to fall in between. closest I got was we were getting ready to go over to the Philippines during the Melda Marcos, that whole change in regime over there. But thankfully didn't have to get involved in that too much. I was in Okinawa, Japan at the time, so we definitely would have ended up there. But again, luck, timing, who knows? The big guy upstairs, keeping an eye on, ended up not having to get involved in that kind of funny stuff. But appreciate all of our veterans. I'm sure there's a few of us whose parents back from the big generation. So those folks give us a chance to be what we like to be. So
Absolutely.
but yeah.
So I'm removing some evidence.
Not my evidence, her evidence. I have an obsession with Diet Mountain Dew. That's my my bad crutch.
And tea. Don't forget tea.
Yeah, and hot tea. I love tea. I'm Irish. You drink tea until it's time to drink beer.
But he doesn't drink beer,
yeah,
really.
I don't drink beer, but that's the way the saying goes, and you can only keep up with the sayings. I don't write the sayings, and just follow along. But yeah, so we do appreciate working together on this. In most cases, we don't really argue or fight. We just try to make it work. And hopefully you guys enjoy what we're doing.
Actually, what we started doing is we've been writing things down.
Right.
So just so that we're both on the same page, and what we want to make sure that we discuss. We have some of our travel videos, but I know we were watching somebody recently who said, how many videos of, Yellowstone can you possibly watch?
Right.
It's true. That is very true. So we tried, excuse me, we're going to try to focus more on our tab 400, because we do find that a lot of people are curious about how we live here and how comfortable are we living in such a small space. So
cheers, Katie and me.
Cheers, sweet dreams. And Katie, Katie's a doll. And Kelly too. We love watching Kelly. Yep. They're a lot of fun watching them open their Christmas gifts.
Yeah, it is close to happy hour. That's for sure.
Yes, it is. It definitely is almost happy hour.
Yeah.
But a lot of people.
All right, our endeavor. Cheers.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it is.
I guess it is time to pour something.
Exactly.
We try to stay away from consuming anything like that on YouTube because of our careers.
Yeah, we do have.
Don't want to influence the young ones.
Yeah, the little ones, and we do have a couple of students that do follow along. Some of our Red students. We appreciate it.
Right. So even when we've stayed at wineries, we try not to come right out and say that we sampled this, and we try not to take the camera in with us.
I keep trying to tell her that it's just nothing more than a giant grape farm. We'll just call it a giant grape farm. I mean, it's pretty true. So, if it's a giant grape farm, we're just taking care of the products,
that's
grapes.
All. Yes, that's all.
Yeah. So no, we just keep it that way. It's all good. We're not against it. We're not opposed to it. We're
obviously
all
not.
But we just don't put it out there on there. But
yeah, not too much. So tomorrow night we are going to play bingo at, I forget the name of the place.
Brass Tap.
Something like that.
I think it's called the Brass Tap. They have bingo. We're gonna go over there and check that out. We've been up back at home. Pretty much everything indoor is kind of limited, if not closed completely. So we haven't really had an opportunity to go in and out of many places. We hadn't eaten out at a restaurant, and I couldn't remember the last time we ate out. So,
but this week we did go to Tupelo Honey.
Yeah, which was really good.
Yeah, great fried chicken.
And they did a cast iron wok pork shoulder that was fantastic. Yeah. That was definitely a lot of great taste in that. So that was a lot of fun. And then we had some shrimp po' boy and a crab sandwich yesterday over by Murray's on that, which was good. That was a lot of fun. Yeah. So we're going to go try the bingo tomorrow, see how it goes, do a little socializing, fun stuff out there.
And win some big prizes. You never know.
They just pruned their grapevines today.
Oh, Katie, look at that. Nice.
Very nice.
Now, are you in California? I'm not quite sure. I'm Katie and me. If you're in California, not positive. But Going Green Mom, yeah, they do have lots of grapes, lots of different grapes.
Yeah.
And we found some of the wineries here are fruit based.
Yeah, fruit-based wine. So sometimes it can be a little sweet, but that's okay.
Right. If you're like a real wine connoisseur, maybe you kind of frown upon this type of wine. But we just enjoy getting out and having something fun to drink.
They're in California.
So California, I thought so. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have refined palates. Actually, the drier the wine, the more tannins, the more uncomfortable or more bothers my taste buds to the point. So we're Riesling drinkers for the most part. That's one of our faves. But we'll try pretty much anything. We do making wine back home with some friends. Just more for the social aspect.
Yeah.
And
that's a lot of fun making the wine with everyone.
Go through the whole process.
We make our own labels and we bottle it. The whole process.
The whole process with a bunch of folks back home by where we live and work. So that nice little social aspect there. So get you through them boring winters up in the north.
Yeah, anything to get us through that. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So one of the things that I've used in some of our videos is, hang on, I'm going to bring it over because I get a lot of questions about this.
We do get a lot of different questions, and we try. Greetings from Susan Sandusky. Greetings from Pennsylvania. Do you have a favorite state park in PA or winery? So we've stayed at a few different places in Pennsylvania, right?
Yes, Pennsylvania. We've been, let's see.
We were actually just recently at the winery Hershey.
The Hershey winery was good. Wow, thank you, Con. Thank you so much. We really appreciate that.
Yeah. Oh, so no, in Pennsylvania, we've not been in our camper to anyone, but we did do the Lehigh Valley Wine Trail. No.
Well, no, in Pennsylvania, we did stay at Caledonia State Park.
Right. Which
outside of Gettysburg. That was fantastic. Not only was the park great, but the convenience to get down to Gettysburg, that was a great spot. We did do some Harvest Hosts in Pennsylvania.
Trying to remember which one's our favorite.
Wow, we can't remember. And I left the journal home, so I can't remember where we stayed. We did stay outside of Hershey. I think it was the Hershey Winery and Brewery. That was a nice Harvest Host. And we have done the Lehigh Valley Trail. We didn't stay there. That was before we had the RV. So we did visit that trail with friends.
Traveling through Bushkill. We actually did.
Bushkill Falls. We did the KOA.
We did the KOA right by Bushkill Falls. Not too far from there. Pretty recent ago. Right around Halloween.
October, yeah.
And
And our first trip was to a state park in Pennsylvania with the waterfalls.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Getting old, can't remember.
Yeah.
That was our first trip.
That was
some
pretty
crazy
cool.
hills getting into that part.
Yeah, that was pretty hilly. That was before we actually ended up coming up to a overpass bridge that we didn't know we were going to fit underneath at the time. Ricketts Glen. Traveling through Ricketts Glen. That was good. That was my trial by fire backing into a awkwardly designed campground spot. With the Tab 400, our first trip with that. But I had a really, really super cool park ranger who sat there. He's like, I'm going to just tell you this, do this, do this. And he taught me the whole, process of following the front around, going back in. So that definitely helped my backing up skills.
And camping therapy, you're 45 minutes from Hershey. Oh my God, we loved Hershey. We had a great time there. We went to see the Milton Museum. Because usually I only went to like the Hershey factory, but this time we went to, I want to say it was called the Hershey Milton Museum.
Yes.
Right?
The
story, the Milton story.
History of chocolate.
Yeah, the history of chocolate.
In the middle of town.
So not only was it informative, but it was a lot of fun. And we tried different hot chocolates.
Yeah, different hot chocolates from around the world, which was really cool.
Oh my God.
So JP Payson, you two are helping me decide between the Tab 400 and a Black Series HQ 15. Have any opinions about the Black Series? The problem with the Black Series for us around here is getting to actually see one. We don't get a chance to see. We struggled just to find the tab dealer. We ended up having to go to Pennsylvania to get a tab dealer, Miller Trailer Sales. we had been to a bunch of shows prior to that, but it was still even hard to see that. So I've only watched videos and read about the Black Series. So I've never actually touched one or been inside one to see that overall feeling. So it's hard for us to, go beyond that, having never actually kicked the tires. That's the hard part. So we couldn't even decide on this until we actually spent a little bit of time in one to make sure that this was the way to go.
Yeah. And yes, Milton Hershey. I should have known that. I'm going to show you why I should have known that.
And Life with Lena. Hey, welcome. Thanks for coming in.
I think it's Lena, right? Lena?
Lena, yes. Life with Lena. So, yeah. So if you want any other information on the tab 4, I'll gladly provide that, but I don't have much more to... Yeah.
Let's see. And there's more in the bag. Somebody stopped by the camp store before and loaded up. It's going to be a long ride home, right, honey?
Yes. So you're right, Camping Therapy. We will need to appoint some moderators for our live stream. Had we actually known this was going to turn into an actual real live stream, we probably would have maybe researched that slightly. But, we just kind of threw it up there to see what would happen. We figured we'd be talking to each other, but we will definitely have to work on that. We were planning to start doing lives when we hit 1,000. We kind of felt like maybe, at 1,000, we would have people want to stop in. We are actually pretty amazed that there are like 22 people here watching this.
Especially once we left the beach, because honestly, we thought, well, everybody's going to come out, check out the beach and the moon and the sunset, because we thought that was really fun.
Yeah.
But we thank everyone who's here.
We couldn't be more grateful for you guys spending
especially
some time.
since this is on the fly.
Yeah,
the last thing we expected was to do
and
this.
we will put a schedule together. This was a test run, and it's turned out to be pretty good.
Yeah. What we'd like to do is live and on location. So when we get back, if we go into the city one day, kind of walk around the city, different parts of New York, different parts of Jersey. I mean, there's so much to see in the area where we spend a lot of our time. And coming up in the future, we're hoping to continue to travel, obviously, and we'll be doing lives from those locations.
Yes.
And Hershey, who's giving away chocolate? That's what I ask him too. I ask him that all the time.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. We go into a little shop here and there in Florida, and within seconds, the guy who runs the shop, he's giving me free samples of
that
chocolate
actually
and fudge.
did happen.
And it's true.
In Dunedin, Florida.
Yeah.
And he just started talking to the guy. Next thing I know, before we even purchased anything, the guy's giving him some samples. Like, how did that happen?
It's the chocolate man. That's what I call him. So I'm all about free chocolates, free fudge, free candy. I'm not a dummy. I want to see the candy first before I get into the van. That's the rule.
And Con, 7 cakes and bread pudding.
Wow.
Yeah, he had 7 cakes, and then somebody, I don't think you made it, right? I think somebody dropped it off and you had the vanilla sauce on that, because I was watching that this afternoon and thought, ooh, that looks really good, especially with the vanilla sauce. You had me a vanilla sauce. But yeah, throw me some chocolate, huh? The journey awaits. Yeah, we'll love that chocolate. Yeah. Lancaster County. I used to love visiting Lancaster when I was a kid with my parents. We got such a kick out of going around and just being out. I grew up in the city. So going out to Lancaster and seeing all the hills and the cows and the animals and the Amish, it was just such a treat. That was one of our yearly.
I remember out there taking the obligatory buggy ride, and
I've never done that.
Yeah, so I did the obligatory buggy ride, and it was pretty funny. So I was sitting towards the front, and there was a couple from Long Island with their kids on the other side across. And the horse that we had, every 5 seconds was gassing the place up. So he kept, letting out the gas. And these 3 kids from Long Island were laughing so hard. The one little girl actually said, I think I'm going to pee my pants. They were laughing. It was absolutely hysterical. And the guy running the cart was like, oh, I'm sorry. But I so wish I would have been able to videotape that, because it was absolutely hysterical. And I don't remember even half the things we saw on the buggy ride, because every 5 seconds these kids were laughing, because this horse, whatever he had for lunch, upset the apple cart, but it made for an unbelievably funny ride. It definitely was a getting hit by, yeah.
So I just want to go back real quick to Life with Lena. And my middle name is actually Lena. A lot of people call me that, Lena or Leanie. That's what people I grew up with call me. My best friend, my
Seinfeld episode,
people who've known me, my lifers call me that. So Life with Lena. Thank you so much for joining us.
We were at Swedish Hill Winery in Lancaster, right? Not too long ago. Where was that? No, Swedish Hill was up in
upstate New York,
by
Seneca Lake.
By Seneca Lake, and we were up there, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, there was this huge train of Amish carts, and I didn't even realize that they had such a presence of the Amish up there. But there was cart after cart after cart after cart on a Saturday night, probably all coming back from church or whatever. But yeah, the cars were buzzing around, and they were moving along, so it was pretty cool.
Welcome, Peter Rabbit, Con's cousin.
Nice.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much for joining us. We really appreciate it.
Following the Fitches. Hello. That's a new name to us.
So the reason I stepped out before was because I went to get our collapsible storage bins. And we've put these on some of our videos, but I just wanted to show you. Figure may as well. So these fit. We didn't bring them on this trip, because we have them for all of our cubbies and we have them for this area up here. But these are fantastic. We put everything in here. Now, this is the one that we keep by the bed. So, our obligatory stuff, our remote control, our flashlight. But these are fantastic.
Yeah, it makes for small space living to be definitely the way to go.
Kind of helps.
And surprisingly, they do come in teal. In the first batch, we didn't realize they were in teal, so we returned them. The Wandering Wagners. Hey, what's going on? How are you?
Welcome, Wandering Wagners.
Welcome in. And so we did exchange them for teal, and it does make for a much better setup with the rest of everything out there being in teal.
Yeah, it does help with our limited space. Some people would say limited space, but we have found that we have more than enough space for all our things.
All of our, yeah.
And when we came back from spending a little over 2 months out on the road, and we took everything out of the closets, we could not believe
the amount of junk. We did listen and we did watch a ton of YouTube videos that probably some of you guys put together about what you need to bring, what not to bring. And rule number 1 was bring less than you think you actually need. We brought less than we thought. And we and in the end, we still had way too much junk. It was kind of overwhelming how much stuff we still had. There were clothes hanging in there that we didn't even take off the hook.
And I hate to admit it, but on this trip, the same thing has happened. Even though we did kind of limit what we were bringing.
Yeah.
But I did say, we're going to go out one night. We're going to go dancing. So I do have
Lawrence,
a little bit of a party dress.
How are you?
That's never going to get used. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how when you're packing your stuff for Disney, you put everything out and then you put half of it away. Because really all you're going to need is shorts and a raincoat, depending on the time of year you go to Florida. It is true, though. But yeah, so we just want to have fun. And we think, and a little earlier on in the chat, somebody was saying that, the lives on location, we think that might be the way to go for, we will put together a schedule when we're going to be someplace. And we will figure out the whole moderators thing and all that.
And inviting people
on and letting people know so that we can kind of share a little, up to date where we are with different things at the time, try to make it more, and the journey awaits.
Yeah, we haven't put out too many long videos recently.
Yeah.
Because with Christmas and traveling.
We felt that, during holidays, everybody's pretty tied up with a lot of things. And, what do you call it?
Yes.
Trying to get through.
Yeah. And Lena, yes, we're doing this from our live stream, StreamYard, right from our phone.
Yeah, from the phone.
Yeah, Con Travel Vlog had mentioned that we could do that. Because the other night he had a marathon and we were on with him. And we were able to go by Broadway at the beach. They had a Christmas tree, and we were able to show that Christmas tree. And, that was a lot of fun. Should I try to get people on? Should I be daring and try to get people on? I'm going to grab my laptop. I'm going to leave you here with my honey. I'm going to grab my laptop and see if I can make this happen. Because if anybody would like to come on, we'd love to have people on, chit chat, get to know you a little bit better. So I'm going to leave you in good hands.
Full-time Dream. Hey, welcome aboard, Full-time Dream. So yeah, we just kind of threw this together, and I cannot believe that this is working like this. You guys are amazing. We really appreciate all the support. We were kind of chickens about doing the whole live thing. We've been on a few lives with some other folks. Steve Turtle, if you've never been on a Steve Turtle, that's a great show. Guy's pretty entertaining. He's got a great sense of humor, unbelievable comedic timing, and really super happy, fella. And we were on a Daydream About Nice Things way back in the day, and that was pretty cool.
We're going to be on RV on the Wayside on June 2nd.
Cohen saying the music from the tree was copyrighted and cannot remove because that live stream was 10 hours long. Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Yeah, we've had three issues where they told us that our music on our videos was where there was a problem with the copyright, but I had actually got the music from a copyright free place, and I posted it in like I had done on all the other videos, and it hasn't worked out yet. It's 2 videos I did have to change the music, which makes no sense.
So now, does that make the entire live stream a copyright issue, or that time that we were on with that? Oh, that would be awful.
So Camping Therapy said they just posted a video about a campground near Intercourse, PA, closed for the season. Check it out. No children allowed, 16 plus. Cool. Yeah, Steve Turtle is one who got her started. Yeah, Wandering Wagons.
Yes, that's right. I think we met you on Steve Turtle's show.
Yeah, music is definitely. We tried Epidemic Sound. We went on there, and I did use that for a couple of. But I was getting some issues because apparently they're out of Sweden. So I was having some issues with the charging with the card, $1 per song, but a monthly membership. So I was having some issues with charging.
Yeah, there we go.
So yeah, it was a little rougher to go find music. And I didn't really want to pay like $15 a month to, have, music. So, for this point now, we still use Thematic. Works pretty well. And then whatever we can't get from there, we just try to find on iMovie has some stuff. And then we just kind of adjust from there, see what we can do.
Dreamy Ala Arvine, hello. Thank you so much for coming.
Yes.
Wow, 25 campgrounds in Lancaster. Yeah, we definitely have to make it out there. We absolutely, like I said, we've been there plenty of times, but we've never camped there. So definitely something to do.
Yeah, the copyright claims, Katie and me, could cause problems for each individual video, so you won't be able to be monetized on that video. We're not monetized anyway. I haven't figured out YouTube's free music yet.
Right here, we have the live right here.
So
yeah, we haven't done that yet.
Yeah, so this is the filming live, and that's on a delay.
Okay.
So we're talking live now, but hasn't shown it there, but the chat is live on that side. So
yeah.
So I haven't figured out YouTube's free music as of yet. I'm still working on that.
YouTube audio library. Yeah, I got to check that out.
Yeah, we will have to, because sometimes it's hard to find. We struggle, believe it or not, trying to find. We wanted, for when we were in Helen, Georgia, we wanted polka, German polka style music, and could not find for the life of us a song that fit in there where we're going. And then even in the beginning, when we started to put together some of our holiday themed, finding holiday music. We need that.
No, I know. I'm not going to take it away. I just want to go on what Khan said, so I can invite people on. I wasn't going to shut you down. Have no fear, my dear. I was not about to shut you down. However, I do have to charge my phone because, like I said, we weren't expecting to do this. So now I need to make sure we charge our phone and see if we can invite people on, because that would be great. That would really make our night.
Yeah, it's a 10-second
Get some
delay.
people on. Do you want to try it since you're more of the tech guy?
I have no idea what I'm doing.
All right. So Con says, click on plus invite and look at the link. All right. So you ahead. You keep talking. I'll just see what I can do.
So yeah, trying to work out the music because you don't want to go and put all that effort together and make a great video, and then all of a sudden that video kind of explodes, and then you have a copyright issue and you're losing all that. I really don't know how much monetization realistically is going to be. I guess it's all part of the guessing game. But in our thought process behind this, we were going to be doing this anyway. So we're just going to do it. And now we're mildly competitive people to a degree. So, having to break that 1,000 is definitely something that we want to do just for the sake of breaking that 1,000. And are you making all kinds of faces? Not working?
I'm making faces here because I think I did it. I hit the invite and copied a clipboard, but I'm not positive that it's on. So.
Hey, CK and OZ, what's going on? Thanks for stopping in. Simple Life, Big Adventures. Another friend from Canada. Excellent. Thanks for coming in. So, yeah. So, now, you got a lot of people trying shorts. So I don't know if any of you have tried shorts. We tried a couple of shorts. So we've only been using InShot to do it. And we're using whatever music they have on there. It's the same concept, though. You have to put in the description, the musician, and, the whole, license aspect on there, because otherwise you'll be, blocked out. Like, some folks have had some of these videos go for 12,000 views. Now granted, they're only maybe 30 to 50 seconds long, but still 12,000 views is 12,000 views. So you wouldn't want to lose monetization on that. And our feeling is if we ever do get to that point when we're monetized and anything happens like that, it's just going to offset camping costs and travel costs for us to go cool places and see more things, because ideally, we do want to fill in the whole map of the United States. We even have a plan for how we're going to fill in the one in Hawaii, but that'll be revealed at a later date. So yeah, down the road, we're going to figure out a way to do that one as well. I know, like most people RV, we want to definitely get up to Alaska. We're going to have to work on that one because, like I said, the TAP 400 is not a 4-season. So we would have to time that out, to go up there in the warmest months, so that we don't have any issues with our, water or heating. Although our heat works tremendous in this, the Aldi system is fantastic. The radiant heat, we couldn't ask for a better way to heat. You don't get that dried out, heat pump kind of thing going on. So, we like the way that sets up. So we'd have to, verify going into Alaska that we're able to take care of all that stuff.
And Katie and me, you're right. This is more of just a hobby, definitely not thinking that we're going to make any money on this. This is more, now it's more of reaching that goal.
So full-time dream, you're saying we had one short get 107,000 and 126 and 2 subscribers, but the watch time doesn't count. So watch time doesn't count towards your total watch times, because they're keeping the shorts on a separate setup. But if it nets you some, some views, some exposure, like we're still only in the 800s, 850s, according to what I'm looking at now. But every little bit helps, maybe at some point if it, they do transfer over, but I'm sure YouTube will probably change the rules when they kick, off shorts officially in the United States. They'll probably change the rules and, have it almost like it's 2 things, but we'll see how it goes. But for us, it was kind of cool because we did have some video that we shot facing the wrong way. We shot it up and down, the horse and a few others. So we had this video laying around. So we said, all right, let's give it a try and see how it goes. They are fun because, you only have 50. It does require a bit of editing, putting different pieces together. but in the end, it's really cool. We put it together, and it's a lot of fun. Middle Tennessee have not been. Cone got 600 watch hours from marathon live stream. Wow.
Wow.
So that was really cool. So what he did there was 10-hour stream, but he's in Canada, but grew up in Austria, if I remember correctly. So he's got kind of family scattered around. So this gives those folks a chance to come on at different times and interact and catch up, and gives him what do you call it? Full-time Dream needs 125 more hours. So
guess what? We're gonna be running your playlist.
We'll run
Full-Time
your playlist
Dream.
there.
Write it down.
Dream.
You got to write everything down
Yeah,
because
I gotta write everything down because my brain is like a sieve. So we will we'll definitely. So if anybody else wants to run Full-Time Dreams playlist out there, help them out. 125 hours shouldn't be too hard to get if we get a bunch of folks working on it. Full-Time Dream. Outdoor RV Dreaming Out Loud RVing, Simple Life, Big Adventures. We have Family Daytona and property in Gatlinburg. We did go to Gatlinburg. When did we go to Gatlinburg?
About 3 years ago.
3 years ago. That was really cool. We had a good time. We were not RVing at the time, but Cone says do a live stream, Full-Time Dream, and that will get you there. Yeah,
that's true.
Subs, Lena. Yeah, subs up and down. It's crazy. I remember back in August when I think it was August when we got like clobbered overnight. Woke up, basically they cut both of our legs off. But then a whole bunch of folks had gone on. Were saying the same thing. They cleaned up, dead accounts or inactive accounts or whatever you want to call them, or ghost accounts or whatever. So yeah. I hear you need his link. So do we know how to do? So hey, can Dreaming Out? No, Full-Time Dream. Can you put your link up, or you can only do that if you're a moderator? So let me see if I can figure out. I don't know if I can figure out how to do.
Well, that's what I'm trying to do right now. See if I can figure out how to share the chat. Con, you're gonna have to share some stuff with us. Some of your think we're back.
Are we back?
I think we're back.
I think we're back.
Don't ask me how we got us back or how this works.
We are back. Woo! We made it. We made it live. Don't ask me how we did that.
Well, we were trying to add it to the chat, and I tried copying it to the chat, and I guess on the phone, you know, it's a little bit more I don't know, a little hard for me. But we did it.
Yeah, so definitely, Colin, please, when you get a chance, please put together a StreamYard video, and even if you just send it to us, we appreciate it.
We'll watch it a million times.
Yes, remember, you go slow, use little arrows and little icons and all that for those of us. See, I think every toolbox, when you open it up, there are sledgehammers and there's scalpels. And some people are sledgehammers and some people are scalpels. I'm more of the sledgehammer type. So if I can smash it and bash it and break it, I can work on most anything. When it comes down to certain technology things, yeah, I'm better off hitting it with a sledgehammer sometimes. Not totally helpless, but certainly not as tech savvy as some folks. I actually never even wanted a smartphone, but it came down to being frugal, where it would have cost me more money to get the stupid flip phone that I wanted, because I had to pay for a data line anyway, just so I could text without having to, back in the day, AAA, BBB, CCC, and all that nonsense texting, to get a QWERTY keyboard. So I ended up getting an iPhone, and I actually just switched Red from her Android over to an iPhone for Christmas, because it's just much easier to interact with our laptops, which are, MacBooks,
with each other.
And with each other. So now it's much easier for us to, swap videos back and forth and AirDrop and all that other cool stuff. So it makes life on this side of the world a little bit simpler, when we have to do that.
I think my honey deserves some Hershey.
Yeah, but I didn't actually make it work.
Well, maybe then he's going to have to share some of the Hershey with me.
Mrs. Yeah, so no, definitely, we appreciate you guys. I cannot believe you guys hung out even still.
Thank you.
That we did make it back. We can set the computer down. Yeah, I am actually looking at the chat on the laptop, and Red is holding the phone.
Because my phone was about to die.
The phone was about to die, so we had to plug it in. But so she is still holding phone, because we don't know how to get it to go to the laptop. And we already blacked you guys out once. We don't want to do that to you again. So we're going to yes, Going Green Mom, you are a very understanding bunch. And this is one of the things that we can't wait for, is to actually get an opportunity.
Did I screw this up again?
Did you just erase us again?
Yeah, I think this hit something.
Oh, muchacho.
Yep, I did.
So,
because when I try to put it on here. Yep, we are black again. Let me go back to, I don't know how this did this.
Yeah, so they can hear us and not see us. So, so we were trying to put the selfie stick back on.
Here we go.
And so that now we can.
I'm going back to my Android.
Yeah, no. So I switched her over to the iPhone. So now we got the new iPhone with the better camera and all that good fun stuff.
Chocolate and wine. You may see me drinking a little wine soon.
Actually, it's just grape juice with a little extra, bonus. But yeah, so yeah, we switched over to make, simplify life. Between that, log and then go into pull StreamYard up on the computer, log and then go into the broadcast.
All right, I'll give it a shot while he's doing that. You know what? We started it out on the phone because we were out walking the beach.
Yeah.
Watching sunset.
And it's a lot easier to carry the phone around than, the laptop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Grape juice and chocolate. Actually, out in Pennsylvania, we had chatted about Pennsylvania a little while ago. There is a vineyard called Franklin Hill Wineries.
God,
Franklin
yes.
Hill Wineries. They have this particular flavor that I absolutely love. It's called Fainting Goat.
Mhm.
And what it tastes like is like if you took a what's it called? Cherry's Jubilee, and put it in a bottle and chilled it and drink it like a little bit of a after dinner dessert wine. Oh my God. Unbelievable. You can taste the chocolate, you can taste the cherry. It's fantastic. It's not something you want to pound down a few glasses of, but a little after dinner, like a little liquid dessert. It's probably one of the most unusual, strange wines I've ever tasted, but incredibly tasty out there from Franklin Hill. Definitely a lot of covers the chocolate and the wine all in one sip.
Yeah, no
So
doubt.
it comes in handy.
No doubt. Yeah, it would have been funny. We're walking around the beach with our laptop.
Yeah, as it was. So I'm going to throw this out to you guys. When you guys are out there making videos, when you're out there filming, we were nervous that like people are looking at us, you know.
Nobody cares.
Now we don't really care, but you know, like, you know, you're walking around talking to your phone and, you know, whatever, your camera and all that other stuff. You know, and it is, you know, a little strange at first, because we're not really out there kind of people. Here I am sitting in a trailer talking to 21 people scattered all over the place. Yeah, but I'm not really out there in any way. But Western New York.
Yes, we love Seneca Lake and Cayuga Lake. The wineries there were incredible, and so many great Harvest Host locations too.
Yes,
that we stayed in.
Oh yeah, all along the Finger Lakes, and Watkins Glen State Park is a great park to in the midst of everything over there. So another great spot.
Right, we weren't able to camp there because we were in that area for Columbus Day weekend.
Yeah.
So everything was packed
like you couldn't imagine.
Yeah, so but we got a spot at Cayuga Lake State Park.
Yep. Cayuga Lake State Park,
God,
a little farther up.
For more.
Yeah, that was amazing. And the number of wineries all along the Great Lakes there. I mean, the Great Lakes.
Finger Lakes.
Finger Lakes is absolutely amazing.
Well, just so much.
And Katie is right. It is working. So we're not going to push any more buttons or move any more phones.
We would love to invite people on, but right now it's our first time.
Yeah.
So we're not really sure. We're not ready for that.
So Con's going to make us a video and we're going to follow it, and then we're going to do it right in the future, hopefully. Yes, yeah, because we definitely would love, you know, to get people up.
And when I go on StreamYard on the computer, it's asking me for my 6-digit code, the one that we used originally for this. So, and I don't remember. Let's see. Let me go into my, what the heck?
334.
It was 3 something or other, you know.
So yeah, so we are going to try, but I'm going to keep this part here going just fine so that we don't mess it up and screw it up. But yeah, it is a learning curve, and we appreciate you guys teaching us as we go along. And if you go into that's green. So she's got 6-digit codes.
Yeah, that's the one I'm trying to find.
That's what we're digging up now.
But I tried to do that before on the phone when I was on with everyone, and I think that's how I kicked everybody off. Yeah. Because I was trying to find that code. From now on, we will remember to save that code.
Yeah. You know, but again, when we first did this, we were walking around for about 5 or 6 minutes. And then I logged on that said, still waiting. I said, oh, so we obviously didn't do something correctly. And then it finally all worked out. But just saw you were live stream. East Coast streamers, stop by and say, hey, East Coast streamers, how are you? We are trying to do, it's a different one each time. So you're going to get a new code.
Oh.
So yeah, so we are been streaming for a little bit. We just kind of threw it up there just to see. And now we have been here for a bit. We got some great folks in here. So, you know, definitely check through the chat, see who's out there. And if you're not friends, become friends. And we are trying to run it on the computer now so we can full-time Dream was looking for a couple of hours of watch time. I think I got his link up in there before we messed up and went black. But we're back now. So
if not, are they able to drop it themselves?
No, only moderators can drop links.
Okay.
So that's
we
got to learn how to do the whole moderators thing, but we're working
believe
on that
it or
too.
not, we are going to be moderators on Monday.
We're going to be moderators on Monday, but our primary job is to look for trolls and help follow the chat, make sure things are going. Yep, and we have his link. So yeah, I did get the link in there. I do know how to post links a little bit.
Okay, so technology. See, it went smoothly earlier.
Yeah.
So at some point or another, you really
there's
have
always
to have
going to be a glitch.
So I'm going to tell you, I don't remember my password for my email account because, of course, it's on my phone automatically, and I rarely look at it on my computer. So now every time I put something on, they're ready to lock me out of my email.
Yeah. So and the link works. Full-time dream. Yeah. I went into your page and I copied it right off your page, Full-Time Dream, and I threw that in there. Yeah. So I did throw in their link because he's just a little bit short of his goal for his hours. So I want to see if any of us can help get that along there. But that really cool. We like that. And hopefully it will help him out a bit, get him a little closer to that big number. And then, it'll be interesting to see when we finally get to that stage ourselves, with, guys like you guys out there helping us. We will definitely get there. So
Going Green Mom, believe me, we are going to look through this later and maybe we'll do like a private chat so that we can kind of tweak this so that next time that we do go live and on location, we got this down.
Simple Life, Big Adventures. Yeah. So he said he would love to be a moderator if we need another.
That would be awesome.
At the moment, we don't have any because we're still learning to do that. And I know folks are telling us just go next to the three dots. Let's see. So click on the three dots. It says add moderator.
Wow, I couldn't even see that. It would help
is now moderator for our channel.
Hey, look at that. You've been promoted.
Yes.
Now.
Con, you're a moderator now.
So.
We didn't even ask you, but we know you're such a super, super, super nice guy that, you would say yes anyway because you're just nice like that. Going Green Mom would be willing as well.
So let's do that. And then please drop your links. Here, you do that.
So
let me get my glasses.
So 6 to 7 because I know it's going to be in the chat when you go live. True. That yes, and we know Katie and me has a wrench. Very nice. So camping therapy. We know we see you all over the place. You are in a lot of folks' stuff. Very active out there. And which is great because all the ins and outs and all the folks. We know that some guys have said that they've gotten some trolls and some weirdos and some unusual conversation. I guess nobody has been enough. We haven't done enough lives for that to be an issue as of yet, but we could definitely see how that's definitely an important thing to have, and we appreciate you guys really sticking with us and holding our hands through this moment. And greatly appreciate it. So if anyone with a wrench wants to go ahead and throw in,
drop your link.
That'll be great.
Absolutely.
And throw, yeah.
Now, if I could just figure out what my what the password was so that we could get other people on here, because that would make it a lot more fun if we could have some people up here. But sadly, I'm going to throw in the towel on that one because I'm not going to lock us out yet again.
Yeah, we'd have to lose the camera on the phone to get in there because it's all set in. But yeah, so no, that's important. If you do get somebody who's inappropriate,
right?
I guess it can happen. We haven't really actually. No, that's not true. I was on a live. I can't remember whose live it was, and somebody started getting all wacky and putting out inappropriate language and all that nonsense stuff. So yeah, I
was on live like that once, and the people say, well, just leave him there for a little bit, we still need him. Let's get a few minutes out of him. But
I mean, I guess it's one thing if they're being wacky and crazy and chatting like that, but you start getting inappropriate, putting in all kinds of foolish comments or inappropriate language, then yeah, that kind of stuff's got to go. We're not cool with that. Yeah, and we would all love to see that. Gives you 20 hours per month.
Yeah.
Nice. Then just create a second email account. Sneaky. So we see
Clever.
again, learning as we go.
Sneaky clever.
100%. That's definitely the way to go.
Oh yeah,
But
Con.
yeah.
You put that together, and we will be watching. Definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll watch that for sure.
And we'll be watching your shorts too. Those have been a lot of fun. And with the shorts, we have a great time when we wake up and like, all right, did we hit anything? Did we get anything? 2 of them have done well. We had one with a little horse scratching his butt. That one did like 2 point something. Yeah. And then I made Cuban eggnog, and that one got like 1.2 or something.
Yeah, 1.2.
1.2,
so
something like that.
Pretty cool.
So I got beat out by a horse.
Yeah. And we had a little side wager on, I had the manatees. Actually, we argued, and this is how we differ, because, like you said, camping therapy, G-rated. I prefer G-rated as well. And the manatees that we had in that one short video that we posted were actually, there were about 10 males trying to mate with one female manatee. And they were all trying to, do what they're supposed to do. And we debated whether or not to use the word mating and all that stuff in the video, in the title or not, because like I said, we do have a couple students from grammar school where Red teaches that do watch. And so, we want to make sure, it's a family channel and all that stuff. So we don't want to bring up, a whole another conversation for a parent out there. We want to keep it that way. So definitely, we didn't put that in there.
Yeah.
And then for whatever reason, that video never caught with the shorts server. So we got a couple hundred views, but we thought that would go nuts. It didn't.
I thought the Christmas, and Con saying like his Christmas didn't go right.
Yeah,
didn't do that well.
Christmas shorts didn't go well.
Yeah, and I kept saying we went to Rockefeller Center. I said, "Oh, this has got to be," because now it's a whole different thing they had this year on how to see the tree. So I said, well, we'll do a short on how to see the tree. And then we even got some footage of Santa Claus ice skating. We're like, oh my God, this is gonna be huge. Yeah, we're lucky if we have like 100 views on that, not a lot.
Yeah, but during this time of year, we know folks are pretty busy before the holidays, getting presents together and all that other stuff. So we know that when our friends, you guys, put stuff out and it pops, we want to watch it. You guys watch our stuff, we watch your stuff. We follow each other, that's what we do. That's, I'm interested in what you're doing, what you're making, what you're seeing.
It's become our hobby.
Yeah, it's part of our hobby. We don't really watch TV much. We watch more YouTube videos. We're huge Camping with Clammy. Hey, what's going on, guys?
Welcome.
I will have to say, Camping with Clammy, you did a video a while ago where I remember the title was something like, "Are we quitting YouTube?" And I watched that whole thing because I thought by the end of that, you're going to say bye and that's it. We're done. We're out of here. You got me. The whole thing. I mean, I would usually watch all the way through every video anyway. But yeah, you totally got me, Camping with Clammy, on that one, because I'm like, dude, there's no way these guys are going to, kick it. He does great lives, all the stuff, videos are fantastic. Why is he going to quit? And it was right around, if I remember what was going on with us, we just lost a whole bunch of subs. And I'm like, you know what? And I was kind of mad too. I was like, you know what? This is way too much of my time, doing this, to be indiscriminately losing all these people. And it's like, frustrating.
Right. Because we even lost family and friends. Because
we
people that we said, hey, are you still on? And they were like, no, what happened? Now, we also figured out they watched some videos, but they never gave a thumbs up. They never left a comment, and to be quite honest with you, for years I've been watching YouTube and never really thought about leaving a comment. I would leave thumbs up here and there, but normally I would just watch. And I can tell you, before we started our YouTube channel, I watched somebody where I do exercise, and I watch her videos every single day. And I'm not even subscribed. I wasn't even subscribed at the time, but yet I watched her every single day. Yeah. So we understood.
About Traveling Life's daughter with 47,000 views. His daughter's birthday.
Oh yes.
Yeah. He just blew up really big recently. He's just kind of caught on and started taking off. Traveling Life puts together great videos. Got a lot of shorts going now and a lot of mid-length videos, which are really cool and very helpful. I didn't know how to leave a comment.
See?
Yeah, and it's a shame because I've done so many projects, everything from like changing the dashboard screen on my my Toyota Prius that I had back in the day, watching videos to learn how to do that, to change an engine in my motorcycle and all kinds of stuff. And I would watch a YouTube video on how to do it, and I never even thought anything about it. And even funnier than that, I do teach a class in school. I'm a school resource officer, and I do teach the LEAD, or which is the DARE, the drug program, to the 5th graders. So in the beginning of my year, when I start teaching, I always ask them, when we're setting goals for themselves, what do you want to be when you grow up? What is it you want to do for a living? And I've had a few kids say, oh, I want to be a YouTuber. And I would chuckle and laugh and say, dude, you have any clue how hard that is to be a YouTuber, to be constantly on the cutting edge? You're coming up with an idea that you would think somebody else would want to watch. And you go through all that stuff. And I can't wait for the new school year to start and have an opportunity. And because I know there's always 1 or 2 kids in every class that say, oh, I want to be a YouTuber. And now I can sit there and say, dude, I used to think it was a lot of work before and the struggles, but let me open your eyes to a whole new process. But what I can add now that I didn't know before was just how cool all of the other YouTube people are.
Yeah.
And whether they're directly in your community, whether they're RVers like you or whatever the case may be.
Wow. So let me just catch up with the chat a little bit.
Yeah.
So Traveling Life got 6 cents from that video. All right. Okay. So it's a start. TikTok. I'm not sure if, I guess TikTok pays for videos.
Yeah.
Maybe they pay more. I don't know. That's a good question. But look at Khan. You got 70 subscribers from Shorts. All right. So
from Shorts. We've picked up a few from Shorts here and there along the way, which is pretty cool. For us, it was the chance to use video we had laying around.
Some of it, yeah.
And some of it was, to put out something, just, to keep something going during the holidays.
And it's fun, because they're kind of shorter. So
yeah. And sometimes it is nice to just, you catch a moment. It is cool. We like it. I don't know how many, I guess as time goes on, whatever we come across. We actually, when we went out the other day, we went down to Huntington Beach State Park. The goal was to get catch a alligator. I wanted to actually physically catch an alligator.
Yes, he did.
But we would have settled for just getting one on film. And of course they didn't cooperate. I guess they didn't get the memo that we were going to come down.
We didn't schedule it. Yeah.
We didn't schedule it.
Kind of like this live today.
Yeah,
we didn't schedule it. Just an impromptu thing. I thought we'd be sitting at a happy hour at Gordon Beach. That was the plan earlier, but this is so much better. This is really nice. And again, we really appreciate everyone being here.
Yeah. So the Camping with Clammy saying Shorts, it's kind of weird because we've done a few, and some of them, even though they're in the right format and all that other stuff like that, and I use TubeBuddy to check the titles and SEO them and all that other nonsense. They didn't make it onto the Short server. So they never really got that, mass explosion that, you hope for. And then when you go into your analytics, I pulled them up and it doesn't even show that, the traffic got there via Shorts. So I don't know what they used to make the decision, whether they just didn't think it was cool. And the other thing that I do find annoying on that, thumbnails are a little bit harder. It kind of generates the thumbnail at a first few seconds of the video.
At least that's what we found.
I did change some of the thumbnails, but it was a lot harder because I usually use TubeBuddy to do the thumbnails. So might have to look into another setup to do thumbnails with. But yeah, a little harder on that regard. But still,
we'll be putting one together with the corgi puppies that we came across this morning. I know there's a lot of new people in the chat now. Earlier, we actually went for a walk with the first batch that was here.
Yep.
We're looking for the corgi puppies, but they were sleeping. We did see the mom and dad, and these puppies were so cute. So I got a little video holding the puppies, and mom was there, and so was dad. So that was pretty neat.
Yeah, so I
Puppies and
did do
kids.
that exactly, Katie. Katie and me. I did go into the YouTube Studio app, and I did change a couple of the thumbnails, but you
All
know,
right. Yeah, Con says it's not important.
yeah.
Okay.
Yep, went in there, did that, but I didn't like the way that the they were formatting out, because it's wants to widen the picture. But when I put it actually up, it seemed fine. But yeah, it is a little difficult. I guess when they get around to making it a regular, if they do, aspect for us here, then hopefully they'll give us some more tools to make it a little bit easier to do that. So that would be kind of cool.
Yeah, but it's been fun. And once again, I can't thank everyone enough for being here, for sticking through our technical issues.
Yes.
And
yes.
we do on New Year's Eve, if you want to see some fireworks, if you want to see a ball drop, we're hoping to go on live. Yeah. Probably won't be able to hear a thing. Probably won't be able to comment much on anything, but just to kind of share that moment. Because I know prior to finding out about what they're having down here at Market Common, which is going to be a southern Times Square, prior to that, we really felt like, well, we're just going to, sit in our camper and not really, do much.
Yep.
So, figure now that we have a place to go, we'll share it.
Yeah, share with you guys. And I don't know what you guys are all doing on New Year's. Hopefully something fun. Is going to be a little different this year. We will probably never go to Times Square in New York.
I did it once.
I'm not that big a fan of that size crowd. Too little wacky
I was young.
for me. But I don't know that that's ever going to be the same. Yeah, lockdown in California. Sadly, yeah. Yeah, I will be in the live or two. Yeah, Going Green Mom. That's true. Yeah, I'm sure lots of folks will be jumping from live to live here and there. But we appreciate you guys stopping in, having a good time with us. We could not ask for a better group of folks to be connected with.
And we will make a schedule for the future for our live and on
yes.
location, and probably, be on the lookout for some stuff from New York and maybe down Jersey Shore, and let's see how.
Yeah, I agree. It is a bit of a jarhead thing, full-time dream. And my life post Marine Corps, to me, I look at things from a different eye. In a lot of cases, I need to have, I need to have my space. I need to have my, avenue of escape. I need to know where my threats are coming from and all that, like a paranoid, crazy person. But, I'm still active law enforcement. So, I kind of look at life in a slightly different venue sometimes.
And I'm claustrophobic, so I don't really like crowds. But when I did go to Times Square, it was in 2003 or the eve of 2003.
So Camping Therapy wants to know what a jarhead thing is. So jarhead is a nickname for a form of Marine. So we call each other jarheads. I'm not really sure. I think it has to do with the back in the day with the high, brim collars on our uniforms. Look like you could screw our heads on like a jar. But yeah, I don't know. That one I'm not sure of. Devil dog, leather neck, all those things. Those ones I know. I'm gonna have to actually look that one up. I just been called a jarhead ever since I was in the Marines. So it's just kind of like a loving term that we use. Yeah, I know it is a bad movie, Jamie Foxx. That is true. I will agree with you, Katie and me. Jamie Foxx, great guy, great actor. So Simple Life, Big Adventures. We will definitely remember you. And we'll check out your about, and we will send out some emails to some folks and touch base with some people. For the next time when we do this for real, if you guys are interested in moderating, we would appreciate the help. Now that we have an idea, we do have a different point of view as Marines. It's just the way that it is.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, no. We're a happy, fun-loving kind of bunch. From the high and tight haircut, looks like a lid. Yeah, no, I hear you. Definitely. I actually still have a buddy of mine. He's been out of the Marine Corps now for 33 years. I think he's been out now. And he still wears his high and tight like he's, literally at, graduating third phase. He refused to let go of it. And he always, he still drives around in the back window of his car. He's got his dress blue cover back there. Yeah, we will definitely be sending out some notifications about when. I've been out since 87. So yeah, I got out in 1989 myself from the Marines. If you find yourself traveling through Maryland, we will be going through Maryland on the way home in a couple of days. But yeah, we do
We
run up
loved
and down.
Assateague
Oh
Island.
yeah, Assateague Island is we have to go back there. Yeah, we definitely will be heading over that way again. That was an amazing thing. I had done the Austria.
I think I remember that. Yes,
yeah.
Con. I remember
Yes,
reading or you
served
telling
in
us about
Austria.
that.
So yeah, I have done a few bike rides. The Salisbury 100-mile bike ride out of Salisbury University. I've done that a few times over in Maryland, and that's where I actually was the first time I had ever been to Assateague Island. So going back there camping was amazing. Elk Neck State Park. That was
I've heard of that.
That was recommended to us.
Bill and
Elaine. Yeah, friends of ours. They actually, these guys, we Dutch Oven Cooking. He's got a YouTube channel. Good friend of ours. He has a safari condo, Alto Safari condo, which is like one of the coolest teardrop campers I've ever seen, where the roof actually raises up. So you can actually fit it in your garage, and it, has all windows all around. Absolutely amazing. They're made in Canada. They are wonderful, unique camper.
Because the top
raises. Yeah. So we actually just saw one in Huntington Beach State Park.
But we met Bill and Elaine when we were in
Boyd's,
Key West. Boyd's Key West last year, before we even had a camper. That was February.
That is Loving Dutch Oven Cooking. Here, look it up. And we're going to actually drop his link because he's a super, super great guy. He has an amazing safari condo. He has a great Facebook group that he does if you Facebook, and all about safari condos. They are an amazing camper. They will fit in a regular size garage. They're pretty cool. They're unique. You don't see many out there. Not that you see many tabs. I don't know. Maybe it's an East Coast thing that there are just not a lot of them out here. So we always, get through when we go out at a new campground. We troll around and check out all the rigs that are in there. Look for all.
And let's admit it, we met them because somebody was stalking them.
Yeah, I did stalk them slightly because it is a camper that I wanted to see the inside of personally. Because you can watch a million videos, but when you need to see it inside and see how it feels, and kick the tires. That's kind of how I am. So we waited and waited and waited.
We walked past their campground all the time.
Yes.
And as luck would have it, the one day they were out there, and sure enough.
Yep, other channels. So we did wait, and we saw them, and then
I hit channels. It's just my computer's really slow right now.
Yeah, so we did wait, and we did get an amazing tour, and so we go through, but I had watched so many hours of YouTube videos about it, so I kind of knew everything. I just literally wanted to see.
Enjoying camp? No.
Is it?
I can never see it.
So we'll drop his link when we get it the correct way.
Yeah.
But so it was a lot of fun, and finding happiness in all you do. Hope everyone is doing well. Yes, everyone, make sure East Coast streamers. Where I saw somebody else just came in.
This is him.
Yep. So we will drop his channel link in there. If you do any Dutch oven cooking or cast iron cooking, he's got some pretty good recipes in there, and as a super, super amazing guy. And like I said, tell him to post some videos of his camper. And that's his channel that we popped in there. Yes. Simple Life, Big Adventures, Finding Happiness.
That's called Enjoying Camp Dutch Oven Cooking. And
yeah, if you need to know anything about Dutch oven cooking, that is a guy to go to.
Yeah, definitely.
So, yeah.
Tell him we said hello.
But
but wait, getting back to how we met these people. So we were staying at Boyd's, and my husband.
So yeah, so hang on. We got a Full-Time Dream. All right. Thank you for stopping in, Full-Time Dream. We really appreciate it. We will hopefully you will get your hours. There you go.
Yep.
Boom.
We're visiting you. And yes, they have
Yep.
all right, good.
The
Yes,
drink.
please drop your links. Everyone drop your links. Full-Time Dream. Were they moderators? Could they drop their link? Feel free to drop your link, Full-Time Dream, before you go, so that we can follow and play your playlist.
Maybe we'll get you up to those hours as needed.
Absolutely. We'll be running your playlist, no doubt. So what do you say we call it an evening, my dear?
Yeah, we got to get some dinner. And we really appreciate you guys. Yep. Enjoying Camp Dutch Oven Cooking. Thank you, Con, for putting that in.
Thank you.
For those of you that we made on-the-spot moderators, we could not possibly help you. Thank you more.
We appreciate, your willingness to help in the future.
Yes, and the fact that you guys sat through that blackout and our technical difficulties and then held our hands through to the other side, we greatly appreciate. And we could not ask for a better bunch of folks. So we are going to let you guys go for now. And we'll schedule in the future. So you can put us on there and come in. And we look forward. And we're going to go back through the chat, make sure we thank everyone. And we really appreciate it. So we've been doing this for 2 hours now. And we
never expected this.
Yes,
we thought it was going to
thank
be
you,
like a
Green
10, 15
Mom,
minute.
Going Green Mom. Thank you,
Thank
Con.
you.
Thank you, Finding Happiness. Everyone that's on there.
Oh, I didn't see you come in before. Finding Happiness. I didn't see that before.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us. You're a lot of fun. Aren't you in the Cayman Islands right now? I think Finding Happiness and all you do is in the Cayman Islands. I think you had to quarantine for a little while you were out there. I'm almost sure of that.
I've been scuba diving in the Caymans a couple times. That's a pretty amazing place to go scuba diving out that way. Yes, please hit that thumbs up if you could. And also, if you don't mind leaving a comment, that would be great. We greatly appreciate that. And thank you guys.
I can see. And share it will not show. So for your watch hours, you can see you're disconnecting your YouTube live stream. Okay. All right, we can't wait to watch your video, Con.
Yes, so I'm sure we're gonna screw this up. I'm sure one way or another. There's no doubt in my mind, and we're gonna end up messing up and doing this the wrong way. But it doesn't matter. It's all good. We appreciate it very much anyway. Everyone that came, and hopefully we got everybody as you came in and out. That would be mean of us if we didn't. If we missed anyone, we're really, really sorry, and we'll make sure we're on the ball for the next go around.
All right. And remember, when you're out there loving life.
Yes. And when you're out there loving life,
Can we do it? Do it hitched up. Thanks again. Have a good night.
Make sure you end stream. Wait. Hang on.
Now you get to watch us go really crazy here. Make sure you end stream.
So end stream. It's about.
Do we do it?
Okay. So where do we click?
So do we click off on StreamYard or no? Con said before.
So yeah, so Con, we're gonna send you our phone number, and you can reverse the charges. No, yeah, in YouTube. Okay, so we're on YouTube, but it's on a delay. So what do we do? Live on now in YouTube. Share. Look for a button that says end stream.
Could it be up here? In the... Oh, this is so sad.
Yeah, we're gonna get an extra 15 seconds at us because we don't know how to end it. Hi chat. Don't tell the McGuires we don't know how to work this.
Oh God. We're gonna be moderators. So.
It's top right red. So.
Aha. Here you go.
Michael 124. Hi. 2 days later, you guys.
We're still on.
Yeah, that's gonna be what happens. We're gonna screw
We're
this.
staying on till New
We're
Year's
stuck.
Eve.
So Michael, 124. Hey, thanks for jumping in. We are actually trying to figure out how to end this, but we will be back on New Year's. We're gonna run another one. So if you are in the neighborhood, that will be great. We would appreciate you coming back on. You don't have to know this for modding. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Yes, so we are. All right.
Oh,
so,
here we go.
all right, we found it on
got it.
StreamYard. So we are going to jump out of here.
Bye, everyone.